Abe, I can never escape the you guys have no idea the trouble I go through every time we do this show where I'm like, okay guys, we're going live, everybody be quiet, and everybody's just like, ah! It's like, okay, I'll count it down on my hand. I'll be like 5, 4, 3, and then I'm at 3 and everybody's making
level up.
I will make a whole butts aria.
Everybody's making so much noise at 3 that what I do is I add an extra like 5 seconds that I don't count before I click it over, so it's like we can actually get a silent intro.
We're so poorly behaved for our producer, y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we name ourselves Chill About Initiative?
Chill About Going Live Initiative? Yeah. Yeah.
I have a grape stem, and it looks like a crow's foot.
Nice.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does.
All right. That's my contribution.
That's good. It's good. Hello. Okay. Back away from my rant. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, here on Roll20 and D&D's channel. Do I have things to announce today? I think so. Yeah. Dave wrote me an agenda as they do. Let me see here. So there's some cool new Roll20 stuff. The bulk card uploader, for example, where you can now upload many cards at once rather than one at a time, which apparently was something that people were very, very much asking for.
Oh my god, you can do the deck of many things.
It exists. Gabe, you've ruined all the cameras.
That was not Gabe. My Zoom crashed.
That was me. I have power. I want to give me credit for this.
It was Gabe's fault. Yeah, definitely.
Let me have this.
Do I need to turn my camera off?
No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, my whole Zoom just froze and crashed. It was weird. It's very, very weird.
There is also a wonderful new Roll20 reserve item for pro users. Urban themed map collection. If you're a pro user and you haven't claimed it yet, you definitely should. It's pretty cool.
It does that sick thing where all the map tiles are rollable tokens, like in the Pathfinder one shot I did.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Which is really, 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 really awesome.
If that becomes the standard of maps on Roll20, then
agreed.
That'd be sick as hell. That's a lot of work.
Highly agreed. I mean, it's a lot more. Is there anything else particularly? The other stuff I can mention at the end, because
you still don't know who our moderators are, so please behave.
Yes. I mean, yeah, but that's
behave.
Just...
Check yourself before you wreck yourself, or one of us wrecks you.
That's just the current. Well, we can't wreck you. Actually, we're powerless.
I mean, we can verbally wreck you. If you start acting a fool in chat, we will call your asses out.
Will we?
I'll wait till you're asleep and punch you in the throat.
I will. I was a moderator for 3 years on this platform. I know what I'm doing.
Thanks everyone for hanging in there with us through this complicated time.
Yeah.
Being nice.
Yeah.
But yes.
Please don't make me have to stop this train to chastise you.
Don't make me pull this car over.
I will.
Gabe, is it dried apricot? I'm sorry. I've been lost in this and I don't even like cheese.
I don't know.
Okay. So for those of you who have no context for the thing that just happened, apparently Gabe has cheese with apricot in it. And
I also got one that was apple pie cheese. Not as good as the apricot,
apple pie cheese? What?
I don't know.
I
went
feel
to the
like for
grocery
people
store.
who like a baked brie with apple, and you're like, well, what if all together immediately?
No, that's true.
I don't
it already gets all mixed up in your body when you eat it anyway. So
the only brie I know was a person from college who apparently had a crush on me, but also stabbed me with a thumbtack.
Ow.
Wait,
that's how
you
you
know each
show
other in
affection.
college?
No.
Wait, people are stabbing you with thumbtacks in college? That sounds like an elementary school level maneuver.
Yeah,
we were
adults, and then I found out she had a crush on me after that happened. It was very strange.
I mean, it's just college level hair pulling. You know what I mean? It's the meme.
or a possible call to therapy.
Yeah, or that.
But the cheese is good.
Tight.
Great. I'm glad it.
I'm gonna
brings
mail
up
you cheese.
Such memories.
No, please don't. I don't eat cheese, but thank you. I'm lactose intolerant and I've never liked cheese. I'm just supportive of like culinary like flexes.
Supportive
I'm gonna
of
send you something with apricots in it.
I am I am also technically lactose intolerant, but you can pry
too.
cheese from my cold, dead hands.
That's like 90% of people who are lactose intolerant. They're like, no, it's cool though. I'm gonna eat 6 slices of pizza. It's cool. It's fine. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I won't be able to breathe through my nose for the next 24 hours, but it's okay.
I feel like it's that one allergy that people just don't respect to the proper degree. You know, like if you're allergic to shellfish, you don't eat shrimp. You know what I mean? Like you don't be like, well, I could just have some. But
I mean,
cheese.
it's an evolutionary thing. We never evolved to actually process it properly.
Well, we're
who
literally
cares?
the only
Because-
species on this planet that continues to consume milk after infancy.
We're also the only species that does a lot of other stupid shit. So
It's
I
very
mean, it
true.
really,
Okay,
I don't
well,
know that
organisms
only
on the
species on the planet really changes
Really?
much for humans.
We're
Very
the only
true,
species
very
on the
true.
planet that role play games.
I hope that's
No,
true.
I
'cause
feel
if
like
that's
dolphins might do that.
No,
seems like
all
something
of their
that
role
happens.
play is inherently very sexual. It does not have a randomizer component.
Yeah.
And not the good kind. The
It's because
bad
they can't
kind.
hold dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't hold dice, and that's why.
Their lack of hands. The lack of hands is the problem. Yeah.
Yep.
How'd we get here from cheese?
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought that was a very good segue into doing game talk.
Gabe. I just let this like first half of the stream just like go, and wherever it goes is wherever.
That's true.
It's like there's nothing I can do about it anyway. So there's why try and harness the storm when I can just ride it all the way through.
You don't
people ever
have to
talk
do any
about-
work, man.
Do people ever talk about like other intolerances related to dietary stuff often? Because I feel like lactose is the only one I can
I
immediately.
mean, there's
think
like
of.
the gluten
Nut
stuff and like the
allergy.
nut allergies.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you're not in LA, so you don't hear the like, oh, I don't
No.
eat, and then proceed to explain all of it, and that's like,
It's like
that's
a list
personality.
as long as
I go to
your arm.
restaurants, but I don't eat anything that has air in it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I live in the
That's
boonies where
LA.
like I can.
I've
If it wasn't a pandemic, I could go an hour and buy.
Oh, speaking of living in the boonies, congratulations on the new apartment, dude.
yeah.
It's only 20 minutes
Yeah.
away, so I made sure I'm still in the boonies, but just nice boonies.
Just nice.
Hey, nice boonies.
Yeah.
We love to see it.
The lighting is really nice.
show boonies.
Yeah.
Sorry,
The Goonies, but with a B.
weird. It just sounds weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm weird, Dave.
It's a bit euphemistic. Boonies as a thing. It's just
What?
close to a bunch of other words,
Why? What is it?
like boobies.
I see.
I don't know.
Those are just a kind of bird. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Don't ban me.
So are
Don't
tits.
ban everybody.
Don't
we
ban
just
me.
we just finished making the logo. It's like, please.
I mean,
Can we show? Oh no, we have to get that.
No,
yeah.
we're asking for a recolor.
Yeah, you guys have notes on it, so I don't want to show. I was
I
gonna
do
show
have
it, but you guys have
notes.
notes, so
I definitely saw.
But
it. I was
yeah,
like, that
in
looks
case-
great. I have ideas.
yeah. In case you guys can't understand or parse what the hell we're talking about from all of this, we have logos being worked on right now.
We're doing branding
for
and shit.
Chaos Initiative specifically.
Because we came up with a name last year.
Because also this is not going to be our only game very shortly, so we want it to be
Correct.
like unique as a group. So we have group branding now, not just Icewind Dale branding.
Amber, to
Um,
answer your question, my favorite bear cave is still like 23 minutes away.
That's what-
That's
Oddly specific.
Why do you have one?
no.
Because if I only live, it's okay. So where I am now, it's only 3 minutes away. So if I'm moving 20 minutes away, it's 23 minutes away.
I respect that you have a favorite bear cave.
Excuse me.
Pardon
You
me?
didn't say 20 minutes away from the bear cave, so it could have been any amount of other time. That's
Yeah, it
just
could be
20
like a
minutes since the crow
triangle.
flies.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Amber asked about my favorite bear cave.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
my
did
favorite.
you list your 20-minute move as relative to your favorite bear cave?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, because they asked how far it was. So I was like, it's 23 minutes away. There's closer
Ah.
ones technically, but I don't know.
I don't feel very
They
comfortable.
got bears in them.
Yeah.
Well, not all of them anymore. Like,
I mean, the bears
The
are
one had
Eat
babies
them
and-
and consume their power.
nah, the one had babies and then they left, and I haven't seen them in like a week.
the bears
Yeah.
live in bear caves when it's cold, when it's
Yeah.
cold time.
Yeah.
And
the
then they're
babies walking
usually
around.
sleeping, so you just gotta be real quiet. It's fine.
So
Do
these
female
ones
bears
didn't-
call their caves she sheds? Sorry, that's a really weird cut.
It was.
I hated the
I
thing I hated most about moving.
I both love that and hate it. Yeah.
yeah. the dude that was like, "This is my man cave. I heard you're gonna turn it into a she shed," and I was like, "I will kick you."
I will destroy
See, that's
you.
She
Split
shed,
out.
she sheds on
She
the
shed.
seashore.
Yeah, that has alliteration. Man cave does not.
It doesn't. And she shed sounds very stupid.
Yeah, but didn't you know, Gabe, that for marketing you can just put man on the front of anything, and it's like a way manlier version of it. You
Do you know
just
what
put
I
man
saw?
on it.
I'm
Where's
just
the
gonna call it my
non-binary
distaff
equivalent?
hovel.
Anyway.
It's
Yeah,
just called a room.
The non-binary
The
equivalent
non-binary
is
is called a fucking room.
Just a room.
Space.
I mean, we don't
We
do
get to have all
branding
the
super well.
spaces.
We haven't come up with a thing between sir and madam yet, so like we're working on it. Don't,
Yeah.
don't worry.
I need a word
It's
for a
true.
room that starts with an M.
Module.
A man mausoleum.
Because
No, I hate it.
bury him there?
That
What?
would kill. Yeah,
and,
that's
and
for
Aki,
dead.
Aki, this is my NB Emporium.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
like it,
suggests
the
that you sell
Emporium.
things there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beauty, grace, whatever they want in their space. Like, I've got
Like,
it all.
they're
Now that
rhyming.
rhymes, so I'm
Good
I
job.
bought it.
All right, I
Beauty,
wasn't.
grace,
I
and
wasn't.
whatever we want in our space.
I definitely wasn't with you up until you then made a second rhyme. So
Yeah.
you know, it's
Hundo
fine.
P.
Yeah.
Hundo
I'll never play a bard, and you can't convince me to.
Uh huh.
Oh, you don't like being good at everything?
I don't.
I already am. I don't need to play a bard.
Ooh,
What?
that's not your power fantasy.
Wait, no, this is gonna compliment me. I take it back. I'm terrible at everything. Don't look
No.
at me.
No. I'm sorry, you
I
have been
will.
deceived.
Shut up, Gabe. You're wrong.
I will drop kick you.
Yeah.
Self-esteem, everyone.
So how's everybody's week been? You know, like generally, is there anybody got like sweet, cool things to mention that we haven't? Gabe, yes. You don't have to raise your hand, but I
I just
appreciate
like to.
I appreciate you being so respectful of this space.
I started playing Ark with a bunch of my friends on a server, and we were all terrible at it. And the thing is, so Ark has a map, but when we created the server, we didn't turn on the settings so you could see where you are on the map. So we're like, do you see that blue light? No, but I see the green light. And it took us 3 hours real time to actually find each other.
Yeah.
Then someone dies and the entire thing starts again.
Oh, Dave, why do you think it took 3 hours?
Because you run into a Tyrannosaurus Rex every occasionally and die.
A bunch of people in loincloths like, picking up rock.
Yeah, we
trying to
died
get-
or like
trying
froze
get
to death
together.
or fell off cliffs, and then it got dark and we couldn't see. And then we realized we could have just turned off the server and turned on the map locations, but that would have made
That
too
would
much
have been too simple. Yeah.
We don't do
It's a fun
things that
game.
make sense around here.
That would be
Wouldn't
pointless.
be me.
Have they got to the point where you can put lasers on the dinosaurs yet?
There's a mod for
Harness
that.
the power, Dino Riders. I don't know if
But there is a
anybody
second one
gets
coming
that.
out. They announced they're working on an Arc 2 that Vin Diesel is also working on with them because the man has
Yes.
thousands and thousands of hours in the game. That blew my
Hilarious.
mind. Yeah, yeah. I was shocked.
It's one of those
Wait,
things where I try not to
He's
be
a
shocked.
nerd?
I try not to be shocked hearing that like famous people play games or like do things because obviously they do. They're fucking people. You know what I mean?
They're not just fucking people. Well, a lot of people don't realize that most actors are like dyed-in-the-wool nerds. Like most of us are.
Yeah, I mean that's fair.
Are we actors?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I
get
mean-
paid to perform.
I'm a storyteller.
Technically, Dave, you are a professional actor because you are paid money to perform a character on the internet. So
100%.
not only are you an actor, but you are a professional actor.
I like their face.
I just wanted to shake up their universe a little bit here because I know it took me a couple minutes when I was like, oh yeah, technically, okay, yeah. So there you go.
I thought I left that life behind in like the third year of high school, being in the drama club.
No,
Okay, I was like, where?
You thought you were out, and then they pulled you back in.
I thought you were gonna say the third age there, and I'm like, when did you live in Middle Earth or whatever?
I honestly thought Dave was just gonna like loosely hint at a double life that they had. Yeah, I thought I'd left that behind 5 years ago, and I'm like, what? Dave, who are you?
When I burned off all my fingerprints
question.
and changed my name.
And can you see fingerprints on there? No, they're just close.
Nice. You were a. Oh, is it? Men in Black was the name of the movie. I couldn't think of the movie.
Yeah.
And they like burn it off on the little thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was Agent D, D for Dave. I just took that afterwards as my name because it was easier when people asked.
I want to see Dave.
But I forgot the
I
human
want to see
part.
Dave in Men in Black attire now, like the black
That's
suit,
okay.
sunglasses,
No.
Yes, please.
a,
They
lar-
look
a,
very
lar-
like-
a large science fiction-y style gun. You know,
No, the noisy cricket.
the tiny
that was
one,
the big one.
I don't have the shoulders for a suit.
Yeah.
No one believes that.
I don't. Look at them. They're all like all the way down
You're
here.
wearing black against a black background. What do you think I can see?
I did that on purpose. I wasn't feeling my shape today.
That's cool.
That's
So
okay.
That is fair enough.
I've
Also-
had that kind of week.
Also, Log, did you just say I have an IMDb page? I didn't know that. They're okay.
Oh
cool.
my
Yeah,
God.
because other people can make you IMDb
Yeah.
pages.
I have one too. I've been trying
My-
to get it deleted because it has a bunch of stuff on it I don't want on it.
Aw.
Ooh.
My level best credit that I'm sure is not on there is I was a mutant kid in X-Men Days of Future Past. I was one of the Xavier children.
That's
in
dope.
the background
shit.
of one of the school shots. Yeah.
That's really neat.
Yeah. I'm a mutant actually.
No,
Ooh,
this
I've
is
got two
shocking.
different ones.
Like at all. It makes so much sense.
Yeah,
So damn
I did
cool.
I did a bunch of extra work when I was like 18.
Nice.
Um,
How do I like merge my?
I don't have one.
pages?
And that's for the best.
It's got my old
how do
name.
you merge what? What are you trying to do?
I've got two IMDb pages.
Everybody's
based off
looking
of-
themselves up on IMDb now. The way to
Yeah,
go,
dude,
chat.
I want to be cool.
I ain't doing that. I know I'm on there. I'm on there for like 3 different things, and I just didn't connect to any of them.
Like I
No.
said, all of
I
the
don't
stuff
have one
that's
on
on
the
there
Kiko.
is, well, like I have no ability to edit the pages because
Yeah.
I don't own them, and so they all have me as under names I don't want me to be under and under genders I don't want to be associated with. So
Oh,
just
respect.
like no,
I know those vibes.
Oh wait, they rank you. No, I'm
They
in
rank.
game.
Hey, weird thing
high
from
score,
from
high
chat.
score, high score.
You don't. If you want to support us, we don't get anything from subscriptions.
Yeah, I mean us specifically. If you like D&D in general, then this is a great place
Yeah.
to
I
subscribe.
mean, if you're trying to sub so hard right now,
Our overlay or our title is also.
you
in
should
the
donate to
recess.
Code 2040 instead. Boom.
yeah,
can we change the
Sure.
title of our stream?
how would
No.
I do that?
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that's the thing I was addressing when I said I don't know
It's
who
like-
the moderator is.
I think that when you go live, there are some
No,
tools in
I have
OBS.
I have no admin ability over the D&D channel. I cannot change the title. There is nothing I can do.
Just the stream key.
Ah.
This
Oops.
is great.
Otherwise, I would have done so.
I mean, I've been chasing it for a couple of
Yeah, we're
little
we're
while,
we're
but-
following it up.
like we're not saying D&D's channel moderation policy changes have impacted us negatively, but actually I am saying that specifically.
Back when we were all moderators in this channel and everything was just the Wild West, yeah, that was better.
When we had TK.
No, and that.
TK is incredible. Anyway, Dungeons and Dragons, actually an okay game. Channel working itself out right now.
Yeah, I'm still figuring it out. Anybody else?
Everybody else in the cast is like, you shouldn't be saying that right
Anybody?
now.
Anybody?
can say
I
whatever
agree
you
with
want.
Say whatever shit
Oh,
you
okay.
like.
Sweet.
We've said. I mean, we've been in shows where worse things have been said about D&D on D&D's channel, Dave, and we're still here. So it's,
we got in trouble.
we got an official warning one time. But
I love you. I will casually
Yellow card.
remind you that you are white people
Yeah.
and have the privilege to say things that
Yeah.
some of us may not.
it's true. It's true. I hide behind that privilege often. Now, anybody else? Anybody else got any
And the
cool,
three of
cool
us
shit?
will hide behind yours.
Yeah, go ahead. Feel free. I'll stand in front. I don't
No one tells me off for shit.
know.
I do stupid things all the time. Actually, I do get told off sometimes.
All right, let's start playing D.
Yeah, y'all think
Alright.
we're gonna die? I think
Alright.
we're gonna die.
Alright.
Something's gonna go
You
happen.
guys-
No, I'm sure it's fine.
All right. What this conversation requires is some structure, and I can certainly do that with actual
Take us
D&D.
over to the map.
I have indeed taken you over to the map. So at the end of our last episode, you had a chat with our dear Duergar lady, whose name is something complicated that I don't have on my screen.
Grandolpha
Grandolpha.
Grandolpha
Musgard.
Musgard. Yes, Grandolpha Musgard.
Love it.
And she told you that she doesn't really care what happens to Zardarok or Zardarok's fortress because Zardarok is a weirdo.
What she wants to do is write symphonies. I feel like it feels like a symphony writer name.
Grandolpha Molsgaard. I mean,
I don't know. You get like an Austrian sort of composer.
She writes symphonies in the form of delicious mushroom beverage. And by delicious, I mean the only description that I got of it in the module is that it tastes vile. Which I don't really understand as a description, because what if you played like a Duergar character? What if your Duergar character came and like had a sip of some delicious wine? Like,
and they'd probably be all about it.
Hold on, what's that? There's a really gross drink that like Chicago stands, Malort.
I don't know this drink. What is this?
It's
drink?
this disgusting alcohol that everyone in Chicago's like, it's our drink, and none of us like it. So
I feel like
maybe this is just the Malort of 10 towns.
I feel like in Alberta, that's Everclear.
Ooh, I like Everclear. It makes your throat lock weird.
It sure does. Yeah.
That was weird in college. Anyway.
So,
only in college?
Yeah, I was gonna say only. Like, what about
I don't
now?
drink that anymore. I'm a fancy lady now.
So after talking with Grandolpha Mosgard, you know that Zardarok has, got this Chartland dragon that they've sent out, and that they were trying to like flirt with Grandolpha and get them to like join their team, so that when they have control of the surface, then Grandolpha can do all of the, all of the like alcohol trade and stuff in this area, was the kind of idea. I'm being linked things to do with Malort on the other screen.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was like, what are they trying to tell me? Oh, it's links to
Nothing
Malort.
Important.
Okay. So anyway, that's where you're at right now. Some things that I forgot to mention last episode that are relatively important are that this place is like grossly smoggy. Like the whole place, there's like a heat to it that and like a sort of like a fog or like a smoke rising up from the forge, like that like open area to your south. There's a bunch of like sort of low-hanging smog about this whole place, and it makes it very like uncomfortable. Long resting.
That would suck if you could breathe.
Long resting here, you take one less hit die or whatever, or sorry, short resting here. You can use one less hit die.
Interesting.
The other thing I forgot to mention is that there's a room over here that was like looking out towards the gatehouse, where that guy was like, "Hey, I'm gonna sneak you in." There's a thing in the middle of the room, and it is an elevator, like an iron elevator, that occasionally moves on like a minute timer on its own. It's like every minute it goes down, and then it'll go down again, and then it'll come back up, like that kind of stuff.
The RPG video game elevator.
Oh, you're right. The overlay here is incorrect. Hang on, I can fix it. Chat, I can fix it. Everybody's in the wrong place, but it's cool. I can fix it.
Or challenge accepted. I am Yeshivan now. Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast.
Yeshivan hasn't ever done an Eldritch Blast, I feel like.
I think I've done it maybe once.
I think one time, and I was like, oh.
But I think I've kind of devoted myself to not being the Eldritch Blast Warlock.
I mean, that's fair.
Not because I don't like it, but because there are so many cool tools that I can utilize that are a little bit more the flavor of Yeshivan in my cantrip satchel.
Yeah, we got that Kobold Press deep magic stuff.
Yeah, we got that fancy shit. All right, cool. I fixed it.
I really like Starburst. Starburst is a good ding ding spell. So.
Okay, and the other thing is like I said, there's an elevator down there that like leads to lower floors. Or
I think we agreed that we were going to map
ones.
this level and then go down or up.
Okay, yeah.
Afterwards.
I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Do we know where we want to go next?
There is an up and there is a down, it seems.
We asked her and she was like, I didn't take a tour because I don't care.
She was like, I didn't take a tour. If he's anywhere, he's probably in the forge because he loves his forge and Chartling and stuff. So
yeah. and we were made aware that the fastest way to the forge is
Jumping in a hole.
Falling directly down a hole into the forge, which I would not recommend as a method of travel.
you don't know our life, and we do what we want.
I mean,
If someone
Speedrun.
fire me
this
into
will be a short episode. Like,
Now I got all the cheats for this.
Oh,
You just
okay.
equip a weapon as you fall.
Nah, I'm down. Let's do it. I have a second character anyways.
falling damage, yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's see what else is on this floor.
All right, cool.
There
Yeah.
might be resources that could either help us or at least
Pleasure.
make things interesting.
Do you want to take the lead?
Sure, why not? We can keep heading down this way, see what we find.
I
All
I
right.
actually meant rattle, but
Oh, I apologize.
That's
No, I
okay.
don't want it.
That's
You
all
want
good.
to, Rachel?
You can go in the front.
All right,
Hmm.
I guess I'll lead this part of the expedition.
Yeah, so you there's a tri-split up here as to where you can go.
Those doors over there, then.
There's a door here, a door here.
What kind of doors are we looking at?
and a door here.
Are they cute? Can I have
So
one?
all of the doors in this fortress, unless I specifically state otherwise, are stone doors with iron handles. That's it.
Like handles? Or like.
Well,
just-
you pull them or you push them, like handles.
I'd
No,
like to
Just
not
like totally anachronistic.
Not like
ones.
no,
I was like, wow.
not like open them with like a thing, just like push or pull,
Why don't
Uh,
you do
I'd
that
like-
still?
I'd like to listen at these
I'm
doors.
sorry.
You wanna
see
take
if I can
You want to take a listen?
I can
Sure.
hear if I can hear anything.
Yeah, roll it up. Perception check.
Perception check. No, I don't hear anything.
Yeah,
Not with a
nothing
7.
is going on in there as far as you can tell.
I'm gonna crack the door if
All
I
right.
can.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can take a peek in there.
I would like to.
Are you trying to do this like stealthily? Is that what you're?
Sure. I'll pop some stealth into this.
Yeah, all right.
Pop a little stealth.
Make a
15?
little death.
Okay. Well, you take a peek into the room. It looks like a bedroom, like a quarters. This dark chamber contains a plain stone bed, a stone trunk, and 4 unlit braziers. There's also the stone trunk is there. But it's like very plain. There's not a whole lot to the room. It's empty. It looks like the bed has been made and it hasn't been used in a while. You know what I mean? Like somebody's private residence where they haven't been, basically.
I'd like to give it a quick search if I could.
Yeah, sure.
Me too.
Do you want
I'm
to
help.
do the investigation check and I help and you can get advantage?
No, it seems like you're taking the initiative on this one.
Okay.
Also, I'm bad at it.
I will do it then. 24, natural 20.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Noise.
1 second.
I'll be right back. So sorry. Just give me 2 seconds.
Alright. I'm the one who gets the treasure anyway.
Okay. So, looking around the room. Oh, I will wait.
No, I want to know now.
But it's Aki's search.
No, I don't want to be considerate. I'm not feeling it today.
Dave, what is up with you?
You good?
Yeah, I think I'm having one of those days where so you take new medication and certain weird things happen to your brain. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just, it's fun.
It's regular. It's the mood.
It's great.
It's a mood. Let me know when you're good there, Aki. All right. So you look around the room and it is plainly appointed. The only thing you could really investigate is the trunk at the end of the bed. It's really the only thing. Like you look under the bed, there's nothing under the bed. You look, around the covers, nothing under the covers. But because you roll the crit, I'm gonna give you like the warning that as you like move towards the trunk, and you're leaning over it and you're about to like touch the lid and open it, there's like a faint rustling like the object sort of shivers beneath your hands as if it's priming up to like do something. Hasn't triggered yet, but like it's clearly like because you've got such a good investigation, you see that like ambush hunter shiver run through the trunk.
Well, that is a mimic. We're not going to touch that. And yes,
Let's kill it.
backs away.
Okay.
Why are we going to kill a mimic? It might have treasure inside.
I mean, if you want to attack it, go for it. But I'm going to be over here.
Does it know we know it's there?
Does it? I mean, that's a great question. Can you
Again.
ascertain that from a trunk?
Again.
Yes.
Yes.
We got a mimic.
Can we go kill
Come
it?
on. We're going to kill it. Yeah.
Go kill it.
I want all of you. What if it gets me?
Why don't we not disturb it?
Treasure.
Yes, but
So you want the treasure?
Yeah.
So kill the mimic.
I don't want to get hurt. Can everyone else get hurt for me?
Mm.
and fighting is loud.
Yeah.
It's really awkward when you make us talk about the party dynamic out loud. It's fine when I'm standing behind you and throwing knives to help, but when we have to get to the point where I'm actually saying, I need you to stand there and get in mortal peril so that I don't, I'm not into that part.
Falls apart a little bit, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah. I am a skeleton.
Bersa's gonna
I mean,
open up her like cape and just show where she is still bleeding from the last fight.
How about we put a pin in
Yeah.
this mimic and we come back to it? I absolutely think we should do something about it so that you can get your treasure, Dave. Not sorry, Dave, Rattle. But let's go ahead and make sure we check the other rooms first, make sure there's nothing else in there that we need to worry about, and then come back to this before we head on. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah, let's just put something in the crack of the door, in the bottom, so we'll know if it's disturbed. If it tries to escape, I don't know how intelligent they are.
Fair. There's just definitely something up about this, and I want to make sure that we all
let me
feel
just-
comfortable taking care of it.
All right, let's close it up. Let me just sprinkle a little bit of sand across the doorway. Okay.
But I get it.
Those
I
pack
get it,
has a
Rattle. I get
pouch
it,
of
Rattle.
sand.
I understand the desire and inclination. There's definitely lots of fun stuff in here, and
That's probably why nobody stays in this room.
or they might have put that in this room specifically to take care of their possessions, but maybe they don't necessarily want to share their space. I wonder if it's noisy at night. Do
Yeah, I
mimics
wonder if they
smell?
know that it's there.
Who knows? In any case, we
Sorry,
will come back
yeah.
to this spot. Let's look at the other rooms first before we launch into
What about the dragon for a minute? That comes back.
All right, I'm gonna check this door now.
Okay, you're listening at it, Aki?
Yeah.
Or-
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, give it to me, Eshevon. Let's hear it.
Ooh, natural 20.
Go! Let's go!
You can hear a somebody speaking in Dwarven, like lowly, with that Duergar accent, that their Dwarven has, and you can also hear the footsteps, like the shuffling or like the slight movement of something incredibly large.
Psychically, I'm just going to sort of let each of them know what it is that I can hear in there. Is this something we want to engage with right now, or do we want to hold on that for a while?
Am I able to have Yeshivon repeat to me what they heard in Dwarven?
No, because Yeshivon doesn't understand it, so they would have to like repeat it verbatim. And
cool.
that doesn't. It's not like a repeat of a memory. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Not a problem.
Is it
I
really
think there
big
should be an
one?
impossible DC performance check. To
I
just
mean-
try to like, these are the mouth sounds I heard.
I mean, definitely if you want to go for it, like Yeshivon is
Wanna
on a
try?
Yeshivon's
The
on a hot,
DC is 30.
hot Yeshivon's on a hot streak right now. Like,
Yo,
This is what
Yeshivon is
breaks it
thriving,
right
and I
here.
just want to honor that.
yeah.
3 20s in a row.
13.
Oh, but what if it was another natural 20? Like, blah, blah, blah.
The dwarven is definitely like, it's the equivalent of like when people don't know how to speak French and then try. Yeah, it's the fonds basically of dwarven. And it doesn't make any sense.
Got it.
Sorry. Try.
I just.
Oh, perfect.
I am gonna live in the world in which you attempted that communication and you're just like, oh, and like telepathically, and that's just like my happy thought for the day. And I'm sorry, we can go back to the game.
It's fine. But still, want to check. Do we want to engage with this, or do we want to move on?
It's something large, you said, right?
Yeah, the footsteps of something like larger than a Duergar for sure. Like large enough that there's like a little tremor to the floor when it like shifts its weight.
Like a big Duergar.
Yeah, like maybe an enlarged Duergar, for example.
Ooh.
They do that.
They do that.
Do you think it might be anything related to demons or fiends?
That would all be
Unlikely.
supposition. The only way to know for sure is to open the door and look.
Not necessarily true.
Are you gonna give me some kind of sense, Vidrux? I'm feeling...
Yeah, I'm gonna do divine sense.
Can you
Is it-
can you remind me?
Duergar-
Can you remind me what ping off of divine sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Isn't it blocked by stone?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
It's fine.
I don't know. But I figure like if Duergar are below ground, there's a solid chance they might have something related.
That's a great point, actually. Why do they have enlarge if they live underground?
So that
Wouldn't
they can
that-
fill. So that they
Shouldn't
can
they
fill.
have
So
a
that,
small make?
so that they can fill entire passageways, and also they do have a small make.
So it is awareness to detect six forces, location of any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet. It is not behind total cover. So if it's through the wall, it might not ping, depending on that. Know the type of celestial fiend, undead, or of any being presence who you sense,
So
but not its identity.
I tell you what, I'll give you. If the door can be opened without them like noticing, like like a stealth check, sort of peek it open, then I'll give you the sense. Otherwise, it's too thick a door.
Rattle, will you stealthily try to open the door for me?
Just like from standing, I just move my hand really awkwardly, slowly. I'm sorry, everybody. I am in a very odd mood again. Yes, I would happily make a stealth check for you. That's 29.
Ooh, that is a good stealth check. So yeah, you managed to open the door a crack, and it's enough to like let the divine sense flow. You know what I mean? And Vidrux, when you ping your divine sense, you feel as if the large figure in the room is undead.
Nope.
Addy.
Not what I thought that was going to be.
All right, then.
Wait, hold on. Dave, did you say daddy? Did no one else catch that?
That's okay. You have to play the VOD back.
But
I did in fact miss that.
But yeah,
no.
when you peek the door, the large figure is undead. The smaller one doesn't ping anything. Like the dwarven talking doesn't ping anything. Though you do hear the dwarven talking a little louder. It's clear he's talking to himself, and going over some like chart or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Siobhan's gonna back away from that door. I don't think we want to mess with that.
Agreed.
Fair.
And then I'm
Sorry.
gonna go and I'm gonna check this door.
Okay. Another listen, I assume.
I back you up.
Give me that
Sure.
sweet perception.
You backing me up so you have an advantage? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
why
would
not?
also like to listen to help.
Helping is good.
Oh no, I did not help.
So helpful. I imagine
Amazing.
Bursa's like up.
5.
Bursa's against the door with Yeshivon, going like, "Do you hear anything? Do you think there's any noise in there? Like making too much noise for like." It's like, shut up. So you don't hear anything in there. Nothing moving around or anything that you can discern.
All right, then I'm gonna do a stealth crack.
Yeah, peek it.
Oh, the door. 19.
You open the door, and nothing on the inside notices, at least initially, while you peek through. So in this room, braziers of hot, glowing coals stand in the corners of the room, working to offset the cold air that flows through several rows of arrow slits on the southern wall. Scattered around the room are several training dummies made of wood and sackcloth, as well as 4 freestanding suits of plate armor. A floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room contains an elevator shaft with chains running up and down away from it. The chains are in constant motion, and you hear loud mechanical noise high above and below. So there's like big winching chains that are like running through this central part of the room. There are freestanding suits of armor, 4 of them, and a whole bunch of training dummies. It's like a barracks or a training room.
Okay. Well, I found the elevator.
This is not the elevator. This is a giant set of chains moving as if they need to like crank way up high and way down low. This may be like the mechanism for the elevator or something of that sort, but it's definitely not the elevator itself.
Right. Figured out how the elevator works.
Is there anyone in there?
No, not that I can see. But there's armor.
Oh, also, I am totally wrong. It is also an elevator.
Oh, there's armor and there's training dummies and place where they can attack people. Looks like a training room, basically.
Good
Do we
on
wanna-
them.
Yeah,
I
do
don't
we
know.
want to see
Take a
if
look
there's
at it.
anything? Yeah.
Let's do a quick investigate.
All right, take a look around. I didn't realize there were 2 elevators, guys. There are 2 elevators.
Natural 1.
Yep, that's a good investigation check. You don't find anything in particular. There are suits of armor. They're armor. And there's like random, racks with Duergar weapons on them and stuff. Some axes and some picks and some javelins.
They're a nice big heavy weapon that your girl would be interested in.
Duergar don't usually use like 2-hand because they're like a shield regimented kind of fighting style. They don't usually use like big 2-handed weapons. But roll me a d20.
Ooh.
Actually, d100. D100.
Ooh. 60.
Okay. Yeah. So there is a gigantic like a 2-handed like maul, like a dark iron like heavy hammer thing.
Mama like.
It's got that traditional like dwarven deal where there's like runes around the top of it and stuff, and it's like flat and square and like 2-sided. But the runes are in like Duergar specific dwarven, so it looks a little bit like more angular, like a little bit more sharp than the regular like square dwarven runes.
Nice. Do I know that Vidrux speaks Dwarvish?
You know that Vidrux can read any writing.
So I'm gonna like grab the maul off the wall, like heft it a little bit. I kind of like the balance, and I want to level it at Vidrux in a like not trying to be threatening, but like too comfortable with
Like-
putting a weapon too close to your face.
Holding it out, yeah.
Does that say anything inappropriate?
I'll read the runes.
So the runes have a small short story about a dwarf whose nickname is Foe Seeker. And the story is about how hammers like this and this hammer especially was part of the regiment that Foe Seeker led. And they smashed the shit out of a bunch of drow. And that's the story.
Story.
I'll pass that on.
Happy ending.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna
That's
keep them
interesting.
all, and then I forgot that I can wield shield.
You
I
want to grab
take shield.
you want to grab a Duergar shield? Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine they look a little bit like square Roman like scutums, like a little bit sort of like
I know you said the right word, but my brain heard scutum,
yeah.
and it was really cute. Like
No, I
"That's
got
not scutum."
I got you. But yeah, I imagine they kind of look like that. Though they're also made of like dark colored metal. With like a sort of like a stone backing because they don't do a lot of wood. You know what I mean? It looks like some kind of like lighter stone backing.
I am here for this holy aesthetic.
Gonna
Yeah.
keep these.
Yeah.
If that's okay with
No,
everyone.
go ahead.
I think we're going to need them if we're going up against a mimic and a possibly giant undead, because if we go after one, we will almost undoubtedly attract the other.
Fair.
So, Do we know which one we want to take care of first?
I mean, are we done getting down? Are we just clearing?
We're done with this side anyway, with the exception of clearing out those 2 rooms.
By the way, Abria, Bursa, holding that maul, you get a little tingle in your fingers. There's something that it does.
A little thingy tingy.
Yeah.
All right.
But you gotta wait for a rest to attune.
Totally fine. She's just gonna kind of. She doesn't have a pre-established sheath for it.
No place to put it.
So she just sort of holds it awkwardly, and it doesn't look as cool anymore now that she's like, I gotta walk with it.
Cool.
Which room do we want to clear out first? Room with big undead or mech room?
First
I
one.
kind of want to do the big undead first. Mostly because if we do the mimic and make a bunch of noise, we'll end up with the big undead anyway.
Yeah.
I'd rather just go ahead and take care of it off the top and take care of the mimic at our leisure.
Seems reasonable.
Sense.
All right. Are we all ready? Does anybody need any healing or need to top up or feeling all right? I could probably use a little bit of healing. So
I'm in the throwing spot.
I think I'm going to go ahead and use my healing potion if you all do not mind.
Do it.
It's
Go for it.
1d8 plus 4.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus
2d4
2.
plus 2. Thank you. I never can remember which is which.
I
and what is
always
what.
forget it too.
I have played so much D&D, and I will go to my grave never remembering how much healing a healing potion will ever do.
There's always that mental block. There's always one thing in every game that's I'll never remember.
Oh shit.
Maximum healing potion. Hell
Let's
yeah.
Let's go.
The good stuff.
10 healing.
Well, damn. I'm back
Special
up to
reserve.
full. I take it. All right, let's go kick some ass. And I think you have the healing potions on your inventory, right, Gabe? Who had them on their inventory? I know we bought 4.
If you haven't written
I
them
We
assumed
just-
down.
we
everyone
bought
just took
4.
their own. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then never mind. No worries. All right. Okay.
I was gonna
let's
say if you
go
can't
kick some-
remember, that really sucks for you because I don't know.
Yeah, we just
We bought 4. I just didn't realize that nobody had actually. That's fine.
The
That's
DM
my
is
own
mom and
fault.
holds all of the inventory in their purse.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead and push open this door.
Okie dokie. Inside the room, you see Duergar, who looks like he's going over a chart, and an big ogre zombie, big stinky pile of dead ogre.
Yum.
That looks like it is looking at the chart at the bidding of the dwarf. You know what I mean? The ogre zombie clearly does not have any intelligence in its eyes. It is just staring at the chart, and the dwarf is explaining it to the zombie like they're practicing for their presentation or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Duergar, we can take the zombie as a friend.
And as soon as you open the door, obviously the dwarf looks up and goes
Sorry, ignore that.
no, it's all good.
I was just trying to add it.
Looks up and goes hey, you're not supposed to be here. And he says Steve, attack. And the ogre zombie turns to fight you.
Initiative time.
Lovely.
Did he name it, or was the ogre already called Steve?
I don't know. I named it Steve. It doesn't have a name. As far as I'm aware, I just needed to give it one real quick just there.
That grand medieval name of historical significance. Wow, this initiative.
It's a low initiatives. Rattle could go before me.
Whale.
Well,
We did so good, y'all.
the ogre zombie rolled 0, so you're still
Duergar
good.
Sunblight. Wait! We know that name.
Do you?
Yes, the castle.
Yeah, the Sunblight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Zardarok Sunblight,
Yeah, be his little brother or something.
or his
Kill him.
son
You guys
or
fan?
something, maybe.
We'll see afterwards. We'll check the birth records.
The meta knowledge of the name being on the initiative is like he doesn't have anything different than regular Duergar like on his stat line at all.
I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry. I
What
just saw the thing and I was like, oh, I know that.
Yeah. What I will tell you is that like some of these rooms have a like if you met X Sunblight like during chapter 1, then they are here or they're not here or whatever, like these kinds of things. And this one is like if you met Nildar Sunblight and drove him out of his fortress during chapter 1, he's here. But these rooms would all be empty if I didn't put him in here, so he's here anyway. He came back because the fortress was real boring and his dad's got a cooler fortress. So he's here
his dad's fortress has a dragon. Automatically makes
that's what I'm saying. All right. Yeshivon, you are up first.
Sweet. I am going to cast Hoarfrost on my Durata and make a Durata attack. I'm going to approach the Ogo.
Well, we're going for the Hoarfrost.
Yes.
Hey.
Love it.
It's going to be 22
That is
damage.
plenty to hit the zombie.
For 8. 6 piercing, 2 cold.
Yep. You hit the zombie. It doesn't look like it does a whole bunch because the zombie is incredibly large ogre. So poking it with any amount of thing at the beginning is really not going to be. The ogre just looks down at you like, "Buh." You know,
Okay, I'm at this point. I'm just hoping against hope to be able to do anything at all.
All right.
I do not believe I have any bonus actions, so I think that is all.
Wonderful. Nildar Sunblight's turn. Nildar immediately deploys the Duragard tactic of becoming large.
He large.
He just does the like silhouette expansion, you know, like there's like
Does it make the Super Mario noise?
Yeah, exactly.
When you get a mushroom.
Into big boy Nildar.
I guess they do eat mushrooms, so maybe that's how they learn.
Big boy Nildar Sunblight. It is an action, so that's his deal. For this turn. Rattle, you're next.
All right. Not having been seen by Nildar Sunblight, would you say I am stealth?
I would say you will have to move into his line of sight to do anything. So
yeah, I'm gonna
still
sneak around. And
okay.
Be like, haha, you didn't know I was here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, he's right around the corner.
Yeah, he is. You'd have to go further.
Oh, I see him. I see a lad.
A big
I'm gonna throw
Duergar
a
lad.
knife at him.
All right.
I'll throw a knife at that lad.
Knife him good.
Whoosh. We got a 19.
Let me check. I'm pretty sure that hits him. It does, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to deal a lovely 20 points of damage.
Wonderful.
And then I'm going to go back around the corner. And I'm going to be very quiet.
Rinse and repeat.
We are hunting wabbits.
Oh, it's only a 14.
Only a 14. Bursa.
All right. Sure. I'm gonna start off by raging.
Yep.
Beast path. Let's go with the muzzle again and see if we get some value out of that this time.
Sounds good.
Big beak, muzzle beak situation. And let's just walk in and do some hits. And like, she's like, well, it's already pulled out. And
Maul!
holds up the shield, like puts it over the shield, doesn't really know how to fight with both yet.
So what I'm hearing is that you're using a magic item that you don't know what it does.
Yes.
Wonderful.
It's already in my
love it.
hand. What am I going to do?
So good.
Put it away? There's not a slot for it yet.
Wonderful. Good.
Ursa's a simple woman.
So you try to attack with it, Bursa.
Mm-hmm.
And because you're activating a magic item that you don't know what it does, I'm just gonna have it do its thing.
Oh God!
If that makes you
please, yes, I have chosen this mistake.
And you become large.
Oh!
Good Bursa.
So you move up with intent. You move up with intent with the hammer, and you're about to swing it, and then suddenly your perspective shifts as you jump like another 10 feet tall, like on match to match with this ogre.
Her true form.
Yeah.
Big,
And she swings,
big lady.
scream laughing.
Yeah.
This is a 17 hit.
17 does hit. Yes.
Yeshivon feels feelings.
I
That's
should
all
have
I'm gonna
used
say.
a
So
reckless
there
attack.
is
but I'm dumb.
there is some stuff that like comes with being large, like you get slightly more damage on some things, and
It's got
I
D4
would have to
or
like
something.
read the enlarge spell and then apply to your various.
Okay, I'll do that as
But
the
but
combat
we'll
continues for now.
we'll do this for now. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. 10
so-
points of damage on the
Wonderful.
first one.
Wonderful.
I
Good.
get multiple hits.
Go
Let's do
again.
that one more time. Dirty 20
Yeah,
to
I like
hit.
it. It hits.
with another 14 points of damage
Very
for a
nice.
total of 24 points.
It's a D4.
And oh, thank you.
Yeah, if you want to roll those now,
I
it's
will
probably
do that
easier than
right
having to retcon.
Sweet.
Nice.
Perfect. It all came out like a tidy 30.
Yep, you did a lot of damage. You absolutely mauled this ogre with the maul.
And she drops the shield and just like is patting
Nice
this in her
two-hand.
hand, like, let's go.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeshivon is feeling feelings where they are right now.
Vidrux, you're up.
Okay. So I do not have enough movement to move past Bursa. So instead, I'm going to move up behind Bursa and then use the help action on Bursa.
Do you want me to move? I can move forward. I
Yeah.
assume she would have like done a cool like circles, a thing equal in size.
No, this is fine. Like,
Okay,
if I give you the help action, then you can get advantage without having to necessarily recklessly attack.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a good
thank you.
point. All right, so Vidrux, how are you helping Bursa with the attack? I want to know like the description of.
Let's see.
Yelling encouragements. I don't.
Probably yelling in Dwarvish, actually, trying to almost like confuse either the zombie or like as the Duergar is screaming out Dwarvish things, I'm like yelling Dwarvish things out loud.
Are you trying to yell like command words in Dwarven to
Yes.
see if the ogre will just like stop doing things because it's like the wrong?
Abracadabra.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love
like
it.
the Duergar's like attack, and I'm like, don't
attack. Yeah, and the ogre's like,
That's
Yep.
great.
Attack yourself. Oh.
Yeah, just adding one word to the end to like confuse the order.
I love it. I love it. So it's ogre time. Ogre sees big lady. Ogre swing at big lady. Here come ogre attack. 16. Does a 16 hit you?
It does.
So you're gonna take 16 bludgeoning damage as he whams you with a morning star.
How dare.
He has that unnatural undead strength. You know, it's just very nasty. And also he's an ogre, so I mean, big. He kind of just like squares up with you, like, guess we're doing this. You know,
Yeah.
like, and then Siobhan, you're up.
Sweet. I am going to let's see. I'm going to cast Claws of Darkness on myself.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to make myself a melee spell attack against this ogre in front of me.
Very nice. Inky black darkness. You hit the ogre. The ogre has
I
a
do.
very low to hit.
Yeah, 5 more cold damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you guys want to know what it takes to hit an ogre zombie?
I do.
8.
7.
8.
I was gonna say 8. I'm not sure.
8 to hit an ogre zombie.
8 is the
All
magic
right,
number.
I think that's more or less all I can do unless I try to do an offhand attack with my Dorada.
Your call.
Sure, why the hell not?
What's the negative of? Are you like dual wielding claw Dorada? Because I don't really know how that works.
I think you can always do an offhand attack as a bonus action. It's just that how you. I wonder if it's a disadvantage.
If you don't know how it works, I can't let you. Like, you know what I
That's
mean? Like,
absolutely fine. I have to remember how offhand attacks work, and that's okay.
I think you need light tags on them.
light tags on the weapons. Yeah,
I don't remember if a dragon has light tag on
I
it,
don't
so-
remember either.
Either way, don't worry about it for now. I will do my research real fast.
If I knew how to do it, I'd be like, this is how you do it. But I don't. So
No, you're
yeah.
okay. You don't it's fine.
Okay, Nildar Sunblight. Nildar Sunblight is going to use the other patented Duergar tactic and cast invisibility.
Ha! Well, it's a little room, so you know.
He's invisible now.
Mm.
And you hear the shuffling of dwarven feet as he moves. The shuffling of large dwarven feet as he moves. Lorge. Rattle.
Lorge.
Rattle. You're up.
Yeah, come back around the corner to a very different site than the last time.
Bursa's just taking up the whole doorway.
Bursa just waggles her eyebrows at you.
Did you kill the dwarf? As I continue moving up around to see.
There is no visible dwarf corpse.
All right. It's knife time. I say knife and it's a dagger every time. It's a 21 to hit.
That's a
On
hit.
the 8 AC you already told me.
That is certainly a hit on the Urger.
So that's going to be a 16 points of damage.
Yes, indeed. 5th edition, when you can sneak attack a zombie.
What is precision damage? I'm going to hide again.
I mean, I prefer that it works because it really sucked to be a rogue when your whole campaign was like zombies and stuff.
I feel like it's probably totally unnecessary, but that's a natural 20.
It sure is. 31 stealth. Such a sneaky boy.
Good job. No one can get through the door anyway.
Bursa, you're up.
Tight. Let's do a hit. I'm gonna hit the boy again.
All right.
I do not enjoy him or his company. A natural 20 on the
Critical.
first. Yeah. Do I get to double that D4 or no?
It's a die, so yes. I think so.
Sweet.
Yeah, roll it.
All
Oh,
right.
that's
16
beautiful
plus 2 is
bean
18
footage.
plus 7 is 25 on the first hit.
Okay, the zombie is still, he takes a mighty blow to the face, and half of his face falls off onto the ground, but he's still good. He's looks a little punch drunk, you know. If punch drunk meant half your face was gone, but he's still good.
Again.
I'm still standing.
And do it again. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
For another 10 plus 2.
And
12.
that is absolutely plenty to take out the ogre zombie. You hit him high and then you hit him low and you trip him up and he falls over and he doesn't move.
Nice.
Once he's on the ground, just dead as a doornail.
Can I just knock him down with the second hit?
Yeah.
And then I keep trying to waggle the maul out and I'm just kind of stirring the pot. That's just all I want.
I got you.
It's just make a mess.
Just
And
really
then get it out.
Just really soup him up.
Yeah, you got a chunky salsa, bad boy.
No, I agree. So dead ogre zombie. There you go.
All right. Well, that was easier than I expected it to be. You are.
There's one more.
For some reason, he's not on my map anymore.
Because he's invisible.
He's invisible.
Oh, I missed that somehow.
That's all good.
All right. Bursa, anything
You're
else?
busy. You had something else that you were busy looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry if I got you with the splatter. No, that's it. That's it for me. Thank you.
Verdrux.
Oh, what the hell to do now?
I mean, there's a giant invisible dwarf somewhere.
Ooh.
This room is clown room.
I have a
Let's
dumb
be
idea
honest.
for a bonus action.
Clown room. Oh yeah. Okay.
For a bonus action, could I have pulled out the soupy maul and attempted a splatter across the room?
I think that would be an action.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You gotta shoot your shot.
No, and I've got to occasionally slap him down. You know.
Totally fine. Not even bothered.
Yeah.
What the hell do I...
I mean, there's always ready action when dwarf appears. You know, kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's an option.
grab one of my javelins and then ready in action to throw it at the dwarf when they appear.
Because presumably he's in this room somewhere.
And
Like
Bursa's kind of in the door, so
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can move like a leg if you want to get past me.
no, I honestly think it's better because then he can't leave.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Like, you have to go through me, and this is in a very big room.
No, you're grand. I'm just gonna stand.
Oh my god, thank you.
All
I do feel the right size again, finally.
So the ogre zombie twitches slightly and is twitchy. Yeah, Siobhan, you're up.
Yeshua is going to step forward over the ogre.
Okay.
And they are going to use their claws of darkness because those have a 10-foot reach. They're going to step, I think, right here in front of Bursa and attempt a claw attack.
Okay, you're just gonna try like a claw attack in a space.
Yeah, since I have 10 feet of reach, I can cover.
Where are you attacking?
I'm going to attack this.
Okay. Yeah.
It gets so big so fast. You're like, here.
Do I need to do that with disadvantage?
No.
Or just a regular attack?
You do have to make it with disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you're attacking nothing.
I mean, I think I'm attacking nothing.
Yeah.
10.
You don't hit anything, but it feels like you actually don't hit anything. Not that like something got out of your way.
Well,
Good,
it's not
good,
there.
good, good try though. Good try. It is the dwarf's turn. He emerges from stealth, pickaxe in hand, like a boss, coming in to try and brain Bursa. But Vidrux has a held action to throw a javelin, so
Damn
before
right I do.
he becomes visible as he attacks, and
27 to hit.
that's a good hit. Roll damage.
Get wrecked.
8 piercing damage.
And as his pickaxe comes down to try and brain Bursa with it, a javelin just hits him in the gigantic face, and he immediately the spell dissipates, and he turns back to like medium size. His head like caved in by this javelin as he like falls backward.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he's super dead.
Oh, goodbye.
Get wrecked. That was great.
I didn't get to bite anyone.
I'm so angry.
We still have the mimic in the next room.
Ugh.
By the way, that
We-
that enlarge will last for a minute, so if you move
Okay.
quick, you can like use it in the next.
Let's go.
Sweet.
Go.
Should we heal that person?
Heal which person?
What person?
The Duergar.
I kick
Why?
it with my toe.
Well, I'm information before they die.
Mm,
I think
If you're happy to.
murder.
I mean, if
Like,
you
I
want
love
to.
murder as much as the next person, but also information in this place, especially when she was so unhelpful.
I'm fine either way. If you want to.
But before they like bleed out, I'm gonna try to heal them for 1 point.
Okay, you're just gonna like lay on hands them a point.
Yep.
All right. They like rouse as you do. I'm not gonna bother putting them back on the map because they got 1 hit point. If you wanted to put them back down, it would be easy to do so.
Yeah.
They like rouse at that, like not expecting to be conscious again, probably.
I wish I hadn't used all my spell slots because I have a spell that would be perfect for this.
That's Warlock life.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. I mean, short rest. So he rouses and he tries to like stand, looking
Did our
at
conversation
you with
with
suspicion.
Did our conversation with what's her face count as a short rest?
I don't think we took one.
I
No.
don't think so.
Okay, fine.
For the record, I'm not here for this like thing. I am on.
Or are you
rate
just, like,
timer,
Are you just
and
like
I gotta run. I'm gonna run and go attack them.
straight to the mimic?
hanging.
Or-
That's
Yeah.
fine. Honestly, Elf,
Yeah.
we can come
no,
back
no,
to this.
no, it's all good. Let me set up an initiative, and what we'll do is we'll do some dialogue and some fighting. If you guys are
Perf.
separate,
Sweet.
it's cool.
I'll go with you to
Um,
fight the mimic.
Let me just.
Oh, my javelins are big now too. And
Yeah.
I just run to the other room.
Everything is big. That's the great part.
Sweet.
So I'll put the mimic on the
I'm sorry.
token layer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
me.
sorry.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am
Oh
Actually-
God, you're
sorry.
huge.
Is the smarter move here for Vidrux and Yeshivon to question the Duergar and let our
Whatever your choice is, the initiative is rolling. So we're
I mean, I have a high charisma, so I should be fine. Like, and he has 1 health, so if he messes up, I'm
True.
dead.
He'll sneeze real hard and just die again.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are we
It's
doing-
mimic
are we-
killing time. Yeah.
New initiative?
we're just gonna keep going. I just added the mimic to the current initiative. Rattle, you're up.
Oh, there it is. The chest. Sorry, let me just check. Yes, it is in range of my knife.
I would give it cover. Cuts the corner a little bit. Straight through there.
Sure, makes sense.
Sorry, I'll be back here if you want to like move unobstructed.
No, it's cool.
No, totally. You like run through, and that is what spurs me to be like, oh, it's
Okay,
killing
cool.
time. And then
Yeah,
I
Sweet.
fell.
I just wanted to make sure. Where did I stop? There.
You don't
right
provide
there.
cover.
You're right there. You're right there.
Cool. Sweet.
It's the wall's fault.
Yeah.
Let's have a 23, and then however much cover you think is reasonable.
No, that's. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a hit. Let me just check the mimic AC in case they're ridiculous. They're not. So you hit the mimic.
Does it count as a sneak attack?
You were in the same hallway as it, and they're ambush predators. So I would say, like, you walked away from it, saying, like, "We'll be back for killing you soon." You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
So-
like, I have no idea if he can understand that.
I would. Mimics can understand speech. Yes.
Okay. No worries at all. Then I'll just do the.
That's why they make such good pets.
Aww.
We'll just do the 9 points of damage.
9 points
then
of
to wake
damage.
it up.
If you like actively hide from it now, you can hide and like.
Yeah,
attack.
I'll try it now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think Rattle was thinking that they'd surprise it,
Mhm.
and then like as the knife comes in, they like flinch away. I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah, the mimic,
whole time.
the mimic dodges. The chest like shifts a little bit.
All right, let's sneaky.
Wait, why don't you line it up so you can do your steady? Sorry, I'm not gonna tell you how to play your character.
It's-
I just want you to be able to use that steady aim because you love it so much.
Yeah, no, totally.
it's the same
but I
thing
don't
as
think
hiding
I
every
can
turn.
hide from it.
Yeah.
It's for people who don't want to do stealth every turn. Basically.
That's a 12. Is that
Sure is a 12.
It's a natural one, is what it is.
Versa, you're up.
I'm gonna throw some javelins at it because I couldn't get close enough, and I'm like, javelins are dope, and they brain things very easily.
Do it.
Oop, natural one on the first one, and a
You-
21 on the second.
You whiff the first javelin and you hit the second javelin.
Javelins are hard to throw, and you have to do a wrist flick, and I'm sorry.
But also, like, being the size of the corridor with the javelin is like, yeah.
it's not ballistable?
So that's 6 plus, I guess, D4 because.
Oh yeah, sorry. I will do that naturally.
I mean, you can make alternate enlarged versions, depending on.
You could set up a
total of 8.
8. Yeah, got it.
Do you want to do a learning roll 20 moment?
I mean,
Dave, educate. Go.
hold on.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this during the break? Like during the little group break, and that way.
No, we can teach. We can teach everyone.
Let's
We can
do it.
teach everyone.
Yeah. So if you go onto your character sheet and on the cog, the far side, the options, you can turn on the far right, global save skills, attacks, and damage modifier fields. If you take the damage modifier field, you can then configure an enlarged state for an extra D4 damage, and you can tick it on and off depending on whether you are enlarged or not, and it will add it to the damage depending on whether it's ticked on or not.
How do I do that? You explained it so well, but not what to do. It's already checked.
Yep, and then I'm just doing it without doing it on my character sheet itself, which I probably should do to teach it.
Yeah, so right now it's already checked off on Bursa's character.
Yeah, on the attacks and spellcasting section, there should be underneath the plus and the lock.
Oh yeah,
there
there's
should be
global
an extra
modifiers.
little bit, and then you can hit the plus on there, and that will.
If you go to core, then your stuff, there's a separate section where you've got rage damage ticked. You can make another one.
Yeah, the same as adding the rage on.
Okay.
For enlargement.
Yes, that's a thing I can do. I don't know what this is, and
We'll do it over
I'm
the
not
break.
enjoying.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not
I-
super enjoying the like trying to think in real time.
We'll figure. I think I see how it works, so we'll figure it out.
Thank you.
And we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that half teaching moment. All right, cool. So, Bursa, you threw a javelin. Are you moving forward, or are you just like?
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to move into the room. Oh no, I used all my movement to get to here. No, I don't remember.
No, because that was the end of your last turn. No,
No, it wasn't.
You did use all your movement to get here.
Yeah,
You're totally
I'm
right.
stuck here.
Vidrox,
Let's just pretend I did that at the top of the turn.
let's do a little bit of Duragard interrogation. So he wakes up and he's like, "What the hell are you doing here? You know, like why am I alive? You know."
Well, because I didn't think you wanted to die, and you didn't really deserve to die.
Well, thanks, I guess. What are you doing here?
If I'm being entirely honest, I don't really remember.
Chartle and Dragon, end of the 10 Towns.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
Just
There was a Charterland Dragon, and someone spoke of the end of 10 Towns.
that's my father's plan. Send the dragon, burn all the towns to the ground. All those surface dwellers, ha ha. They'll all die. It'll be great.
You mean like you almost just did? Ha ha. So, do you care for your father's plan?
I mean, I think the Chartland is pretty awesome, and it works pretty well for all this kind of stuff.
Would you be willing to make a deal?
Well, it depends what kind of deal.
My companions plan to kill your father, but there should still be a Sunblight to lead, don't you think?
I see what you're saying. And you think that if you kill my father, but I'm here, I can, soften him up a little bit after the fact.
Partially, yes.
I just have to read this guy's bio
That's fine.
real quick. Okay, keep going on the initiative, because that was enough talking for 6 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, Siobhan, you're up.
All right, I am going to move through Bursa here. Don't get up close and personal with. Actually, Dorada can also be a thrown weapon, so I'm gonna throw my Dorada.
Oh, nice.
I keep forgetting that it's a spear that I can throw. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw that. It still has Hoarfrost on it. 19. Will that hit?
That is indeed a hit.
All right, so that's damage. It's gonna be 2 cold and 5 piercing, so 7 damage.
Okie dokie. Mimic takes 7 damage.
Cool.
And now it's the Mimic's turn.
You have small children or otherwise squeamish people, you might want to look away now, because Mimic's pretty gross.
I think is this our first Mimic this campaign?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yay!
Sticky tentacles.
I mean,
This
we did.
is literally the first time I've ever fought a mimic.
I mean,
and
we
I've
did.
played
We,
for
we
a
did.
sec.
We did black pudding already, so mimics are nothing by comparison.
Okay,
Um.
fair enough. I just thought it might be something people might be squeamish about.
It's all good.
Good call.
So 1.
We like content
2.
warnings on our
The
stuff.
mimic scuttles forward, like as it the chest sprouts sort of spidery legs underneath it, and it just like scuttles forward, and the lid opens up, and there's this like big mouth with teeth and like tentacles burst out to try and grab Yeshivon, who's at the front.
I'm super magnetic. I get it.
Indeed.
I would want to grab onto me too.
Indeed. So here comes the pseudopod. He whiffs the pseudopod right through the air in front of you. The tentacle just whiffs. But it looks like a very vicious, ferocious chest which desires to consume you, with many teeth and tongue and tentacle. Rattle, you're up. You're not hidden. You're not hidden, by the way. Your stealth was not sufficient.
No, that's totally fine. All right. I have no way of knowing that. Let's speak around. Let's throw the dagger. Ha! So 27 to hit.
That is perfectly hittable. Yes.
But it's only the first 9 points.
Yeah, it's only the
of
9
damage.
damage. Yeah.
Um,
Wonderful.
Okay, and yeah, let's do the rogue. This special rogue move.
You could just
oh,
stay
it's still
exactly where
seeing.
you are and have the same effect, right? If you wanted
Could
to.
I hide behind Bursa? Am I allowed?
No, I'm not saying hide, but like your steady aim thing gives you advantage, right? So that gives you like.
What if it tries to lick me through? I don't know.
How is it gonna do that? Like, look
I
at
don't know, through the legs. Blah.
I'm not. Listen, you do whatever you want, obviously, but I'm. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm going to stand here and I'm going to use steady aim.
Yes.
Unless someone kills it first.
It's very possible. Bursa, you're up.
Sweet. Let's do smack. Siobhan's kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah, but you're large, so you have a 10-foot reach.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you
Just
can.
wanted to
you
double
can just
check.
hit over me. It's what I did with Pasha all the time. Just like, oh,
Nice.
you're right there. Just walk.
All right.
Pasha was bugbear.
Yeah.
Pasha was a bugbear. My
Big
hugbear.
bugbear.
My
Hugbear.
Care
Hugbarian. All right. 2 hits. Both of them are 15s.
That is
I'm
acceptable.
afraid enlarge does not actually give you reach.
Oh, that's
Reading
so.
through it.
That is so weird.
I didn't think so. So let's assume that.
Well, you can step.
Pasha did the Pasha.
You can step
Can
forward
I
and step
step
back.
up and step back? Yeah,
Yeah.
cool. Sweet.
So you step up. You take your attacks. Both of them are hits. So roll damage.
Sweet. Did it do? Did it add the D4?
It looks like it did. Yeah.
It did.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, no.
Yay! It did it.
Yeah, it's part of your rage there.
Perfect.
So that's 17, 20, 27 damage.
Yay!
Which is enough to absolutely squish this mimic. And it is dead as a doornail.
And she screams, I didn't get to use the bite attack!
So angry.
I love Rage Bursa.
Yeah.
I love Bursa.
Big anger, Bursa.
Big angry.
She
face.
angy.
Um,
She angy.
cut over to
Don't talk
Verdrux, who's trying not to be angry.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like it works. Like, if that's in the background, you're like, oh yeah, I'll probably tell them what they want to know.
Yeah. So he's like, I mean, I got no problem with if you leave me here and you go down there and you mess stuff up.
You know your father will probably die.
Old Coot's fucking crazy anyway.
Well, what is your first name?
Sildar.
Long live Sildar
Or
Sun.
Nildar.
Long live Nildar Sunblight then.
Sorry, I took a really big javelin to the head a couple minutes
that's
ago.
fair. My name is Vidrux. And I put my hand out.
And he like shakes your hand from a prone position.
And I pull them to stand.
He gets up with you and he's like, shame about the ogre. Looks over, he's like, I'll bring it back again. Be a little grosser, but a little bit of sewing, it'll be fine.
I'm going to if you're able to, I would lock this door. I'll say in Dwarvish that I am back so you know it's me. It might get a little messy.
Sure, yeah, sounds like a good idea. I got some supplies in here anyway. It can last a little while if you make a really big mess.
Perfect. Pleasure doing business with you.
I wouldn't really call it business, but good luck murdering a crazy old man.
It'll be my second. And I shut the door.
Leave him in there, close the door, yeah.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then I'll walk out to the party.
All right. Do we want to check this mimic to see if it was carrying anything?
Spits out a
precious?
bunch of
Can I
gold.
hold it like a crab? You guys want to grab it by a crabby leg, kind of upside down,
It's
and hold
sticky,
it out to
right?
rattle?
When you touch it.
Yeah,
It
they
like
are.
sticks to your hand.
They are very sticky. They're grossly adhesive. Yeah.
Well, now you can-
wall.
You're wiping it against the wall to try and get
Yeah,
it
it's
off.
trying to like hit that like edge and kind of
Yeah.
smear.
Yeah, you may. It's dead, so the adhesive is not active.
Does anything fall out of its mouth when
It
it
has
does that?
it has no loot. There's nothing in it. It's empty.
It was fun. We had
It
fun.
was very fun. We did have fun.
Mimics
Didn't do
are
any damage.
mimics
I
are great.
didn't get to
So-
bite it.
So to give you the insider track on that one, there's also supposed to be another son of Sunblight in that room. If you ran into him before and like drove him out of his like fortress or whatever, he's here. And that trunk is his like pet. It's like his yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
It's like the luggage.
Yeah, it is like the
Twin
luggage.
Towers.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
Terry Pratchett
We
style.
have.
How do you get the loot out?
That's usually how. If it didn't come out, that means there's none in there. In
Mm.
any case, we still have the other side of this floor to check out before we head down.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
did you get any information that was relevant for drugs?
Well, it seems like we have a new companion, and in that route, a direct associate that involves the Underdark, which would make it very easy to transport things, including the plenty of goods that we have.
We're not taking him back to the tavern, are we? Like, it's getting real crowded.
No, Rattle, I'm not. They have an entire castle here.
We have an entire castle here.
No, we're not taking the castle. We can barely manage a tavern.
Let
So
the
what
kobolds
you're
loose
saying
in
is
here.
Another ally. Then.
Essentially.
Fantastic. Let's go.
As we're talking, and I'm assuming walking, Bursa just sort of like grunts happily and says, "I think I'm going to be big forever, and this is good for me." And on me, she goes back to her normal size.
Normal
As
size,
a minute
yeah.
passes. No.
Yep. Back down.
No!
So
No.
so normally the enlarge would be an action, but I just wanted to like get it in there because it's fun.
Yeah, that was very fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which we haven't looked at in this room yet, right?
I think so.
Are we not
Oh,
done
you've
this
gone.
one?
I
goodbye.
think actually you have.
We went in here, but we haven't looked in this door yet.
Oh, you haven't looked in the next one, yeah.
Yeah, we're scared of 2 doors in a row.
Scared of
Means
you
a
to-
boss room.
Yeah, because there's also that
Here
down
we go.
down here.
Does that room have like a bunch of
Forward,
ammo
Marbria.
and med kits
Cool, thank you.
like in
This
it?
way.
Thanks,
So
buddy.
I would like to listen at the door.
Doors a mimic, you get stuck to it.
No, it's not. But listen,
You have to
listen
wipe.
away.
I heard everything.
Wow.
I heard nothing.
You hear so much.
It's a
There-
4 for those listening.
You hear
I
absolutely
don't actually
nothing.
hear a thing.
You hear
Yeah.
Bursa complaining about being small again.
Yeah,
Alright.
Burst is
Then
just
I'm-
making a ton of noise about being.
Ugh.
Still big.
I will
It's-
stealth crack the door.
Okay,
I will not stealth crack the door.
you kick the
Forceful.
door.
Oh.
You kick the door open with a dramatic entrance maneuver.
The fun has
Hey.
arrived.
And inside, braziers heaped with glowing coals heat this chamber, which contains a large stone bed covered with soot-stained furs, its head against the north wall. In a shallow niche above the bed is a bas-relief of a giant scowling Duergar clenching its teeth. At the foot of the bed is a flat-topped iron trunk sealed with a bulky padlock. A stone door is set into the western wall. This is like the most richly appointed room that you've been to. This is like the fancy like furs on the bed Duergar room with like a cool Duergar image,
we found-
you know.
I think we found the Big Papa's room.
Gotta be treasure in there. Come on. This time we'll be lucky.
All right, I guess we're gonna investigate this room.
Sure are.
Okay.
I'll let you roll the investigation this time, and I'll help you.
Oh, there's a door.
I'll lean over to. Good.
Yeah, there's a door that looks like it like is to a closet or a small room.
I'll roll the dice. You can say what you're going to say.
I lean over to Bursa. I wonder if I can convince the young one Nildar and Maldoof to potentially have a mutual beneficial partnership that also works in our favor.
Very smart.
So as to that investigation roll,
A 1.
Well, we had advantage. It's a 9.
Yeah,
because I
it's
was
a 9.
helping you.
Oh God.
The furs on the bed look like they're probably comfy and of some value, but they're covered in soot because this whole place is like kind of smoky, you know. So they're not really super great at the moment. The most valuable thing you can see in the room, where there would be things that you might want, is the iron trunk at the foot of the bed. It's got a big fat padlock on it.
Want to take a crack at it?
Yeah, let me just check there's not any of those annoying wires.
Yeah.
Is that part of the investigation check actually, or do I make a separate?
You can make a separate one if you want on the chest. I don't mind.
Okay, just wanted to check. Allowed. We got a 22 perception.
Ooh.
Okay. There is something about the way that this chest is set up that makes it suspicious, but it doesn't look like it would do anything upon opening. You know what I mean? Like there's it's set in a very specific way, and to your trained eye, there is something suspicious about it, but nothing that immediately like springs out as like a needle trap or something like that.
It's a bit weird, but I'll give it a shot with the old foes. Now we're gonna do. That's a 15 on the Thieves' Tools check.
That is unfortunately not enough.
No dice. I don't to the others.
We could brute force it open if we wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to smash it.
Something weird about it. I mean, go ahead, but there's something.
Any
see if we can
any
do it.
unlocking magic would also probably work. It's like a big fat padlock, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a spell that can do this. I mean,
No, we need like knock.
You want to try and hit it with a maul, Bursa?
I do.
Just like straight maul this.
Sorry, above game, Abria does want to do that. In game, Bursa is locked in her attempt at understanding like subterfuge and like realpolitik offered by Vidrux, and after like 30 seconds goes, but how do you make the old woman and the big dwarf cooperate?
You offer them both power.
And then you can watch her mind just leave as she tries to contemplate how any of that works.
while you're contemplating, Bursa, we could use your help.
Yes. Okay. What? Yes. What?
Stupid
She'll just
lock. It's
make her way in.
stupid.
This big iron padlock.
Yeah, it's a stupid lock.
Rattle tried
Not
to
saying you're stupid. I mean, it's just
unlock it, but they
Fucking
didn't manage it. But maybe
Okay, I'll
your
hit it
maul.
with a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the small. I like it a lot.
Oh, actually, I've got
It suits you
something.
very nicely.
I mean, you can use them all, but I mean, the
You want me to use the crowbar?
Crowbar will give you advantage.
All right, let's do that.
You could say you use them all, but like,
Yeah.
I have the thing that gives you advantage.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I was like, do I have to go find it?
Narratively, feel free to whack it with a maul. I'll just give you advantage. Yeah.
Thank God.
25. So you smash the lock with the maul, and it pops off like a readily broken piece
corn.
of junk. Yeah.
A corn?
A corn. Yeah.
Yeah, pops.
And the chest and the force from you like smashing the lock open pops the chest open, sort of thing. Like the lid like flips open onto the like foot of the bed. And before we look inside, let's take a break. Break time.
Yeah.
Break.
Spiders.
time.
I just want to say that as Bursa does it, instead of being excited like she normally is to smash, she just slowly turns back and like stage whispers down to Vidrux. But what if there's not enough power for both? She's just slowly working her way down how to do this.
Sweet.
All right.
All right. On that, we will take a quick break, my dear friends. Stream, we will be back in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere, and we'll find out what is in the chest and what kind of fun, good stuff awaits our characters. All right. We'll see you in a bit. Hello, everyone, and we're back with the second half of Rime of the Frostmaiden. I once again have saved all of your ears from the loudest exultation of the word butts that I've ever heard. It's just a game now to see if they can get it on air.
Calm down, Gabe.
Whose butt are we trying to get on air specifically?
Oh, I mean, it's usually a Bria.
Snitcher.
Everybody knows. Everybody
know.
knows.
I don't know. Could have been a surprise.
Yeah.
You use the internet. We know who you are.
Dang it.
And yeah, there's a good point, chat. There's no giveaway today because we don't have a moderator because TK is not working with us anymore at the moment.
We'll sort it.
We're trying to sort it out, but we don't have like
There's very little control we have over this
stuff.
particular thing.
So anyway, back to the chest, which you were opening, I believe. So you open the chest. Once it's open, you can see inside that it contains a pair of dwarven sandals carved out of obsidian, a quilted smoking jacket sized for a dwarf and sewn with 50 gemstones, a malachite beard comb set with 7 red garnets, a hookah made of platinum and star sapphire, and rolled up in a leather scroll with the following sequence of numbers written on it in Dwarvish. 136 252 975 434, and then 827 563 714 299. Now we'll put those in chat. There's like a leather scroll with those numbers on it.
I got it.
Yeshivon, like Yeshivon's eyes go real big, especially when they see the shoes. They're like,
something you may want to be aware of is because Rattle rolled so well in that perception check to look for traps on the chest. It is clear to Rattle that this chest possesses some kind of movable bottom part. Like there's looking into it, you can see that there's some kind of weight element to the items inside, or you could move the bottom. Like it doesn't align with the bottom of the chest perfectly well.
Not in a pressure plate, you take the things out way, just that there's something else underneath.
No, in a pressure plate, you take the things out, kind of.
Okay. Like.
what is it? What do you see?
They're pushing down it. Look, if you can see just round the seam, that's not the same height. If you take things out, theoretically, if one were to be an archaeologist of some kind, perhaps there would be some sort of trick you could do with a bag of sand that you would estimate to be the same weight as the contents and swap them over really quickly.
That's
Does it have to be
idea.
the same weight? Can it be heavier?
I don't know.
I mean, if it's like holding the bottom down, then you would assume that it could be heavier.
Do we have anything that we could just... Oh! Yeshivon races out of the room.
I mean, the obvious common sense is as well. If it can't be if you take one thing out, because then he could never take anything out of his own chest. Like, it may just be that there needs to be like something in it. You know what I mean? To
Races out of the room and comes back carrying one of the training dummies.
what did you touch?
Much too big.
What did you touch in the training room? Like a straw dummy?
Yeah, I just grabbed one of the dummies.
Oh, that shit's coming to life. You know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
I love that this is something that Yeshivon keeps doing.
So
Just running into the room and touching random shit.
You're on the other side of the fortress if nobody goes with you when this goes down.
Nope. Ursa was slowly pulling out a javelin to see, like, heavy enough. Just having a conversation.
I'm good with this. I'm okay. I made this decision.
Okay, cool. As long as you're chill.
I mean, I know what I did to myself.
Remove all the turns here. Yeah, clear that. Wonderful.
I'm
Okay.
about to fight an entire room by myself.
Well, I mean, you might want to do an entire run away by yourself, but that's that I'm not in control of your character. Do whatever you must. What I will tell you is that as soon as you touch anything in this room that isn't like weapons on a rack or, like the regular stuff, like the training dummies or the armor or whatever, a bunch of it comes to life. The armors move and animate in their own Duergar shaped animation and turn to look at you like, why the fuck are you here? But they don't say anything. They just go and look like they're going to attack you.
Cool.
Let me just move them to the token layer here so that we are all in the same zone.
I sprung the trap card.
I was wondering if anybody was going to. I was like waiting for somebody to say that they touch things.
Oh, it's always Yeshivon.
Everybody-
Yeshivon's going to be the dumbass.
Everybody roll initiative.
Hooray!
It's the danger room. Yeah, it's the
Oh,
training room.
Into the... The times 12 token, do we need that too?
What?
There's
don't-
a times 12.
Oh, that's sorry. That's just like X12. It shows me where the
I also want
what
a
the
12.
room is.
Radel and I are synced up today, and I love it.
It's gonna be
And,
Yeshua running in, and we're both gonna.
We rolled doubles twice.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, it's all coming together.
I'm so proud of myself and this ridiculousness.
We got 2 20s together.
Right.
I like
Good
it.
job. Good job.
You guys thought Rattle was impulsive? Ha.
Wait a second. I'll be right back. Goes to get armor. Armor comes to life.
Oh, shit.
All right.
I really need to stop doing this. I really.
So
One day I'm gonna learn.
the first thing to act is one of the armors. The armor clanks forward towards you, Yeshivon, as if it has activated its training subroutines and is about to fucking murder you. And so here it comes. It is going to attack you with a slam attack. Does an 18
Yes.
hit? Yeah, okay. For 4 bludgeoning damage. It is then going to attack again for a 16. Is a 16 a hit?
Yes.
For 6 bludgeoning damage. Or, sorry, 4. Another 4.
Okay.
And then it's Rattle's turn.
All right. Out of character question. Do you mind that I don't think it makes sense to do anything until you let us know? Because you are quite far away.
Yeah. Y'all keep doing what you're doing over there. I'll figure out a way to get out of this. It'll be
Okay.
fine.
I'll figure out a way out of this. I love it. It's very, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take my action to interact with an object and rummage through my backpack to try and find heavy things.
Okay, you're looking for something to, like, replace the treasure with. Great. Bursa.
Also, it's the same thing in lieu of being alerted that there's a problem. Bursa pulls out a second javelin. This one also coded. These were from the earlier fight where she took the javelins out of her
Uh-huh.
and had walked around with them, going, "What if I put 2 javelins in? Is that heavy enough?"
Okay.
And I think it's just Rattle and Bursa trying to figure out how heavy to keep the pressure plate on.
Okay.
Your old weapon. You just...
Verdrux.
I walk into the room and look at Bursa. To answer your question, they only get 1/5 of the power each, and the other 3/5 goes to us.
And then you see Bursa's eyes just sort of like womp, like a cat with catnip, as she slowly contemplates the possibilities of that.
Sweet,
and just
sweet
nods
power.
Slowly. Yeah.
Sweet, sweet power. Yeshivon, you are up.
Sure. I'm going to take my action to disengage
Good move. Yep.
and immediately start running away.
Just get the hell out of
as
there.
far as I can go.
So with disengage, that's 30, 60 feet, I think, right? Or is it only 30?
Go here.
It's
Only
30 because
30.
I used my
Yeah.
action
Yeah,
to,
no, you're right. The action to
and then
disengage.
my
Would be a
movement is
rouge.
30. Let me actually
So,
measure that. Let me see where I am really fast. Let me
yeah.
measure.
I mean, just like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It'd be like here. Yeah. So as soon as you exit the room, you look over your shoulder, you know, as you're running, and the armors all in their position just go and flop back into inactivity.
Okay, I'm just going to walk back to the room and pretend nothing.
That is a big D&D mood.
Yeah, Siobhan didn't. This is the song that notates that Yeshivon didn't do anything wrong.
I don't think that's going to work.
What?
Oh, I just.
What if I
thought
break
maybe-
it in half? Still focused on the javelins.
Well, why don't you pull the heads of the javelins off their shafts? The weight
that
of the
heavy.
metal of the tips might be enough.
Well, I mean, then it's just a stick. So I might as well use the whole stick, you know?
Put the axe in.
The axe?
You got a new hammer.
Yeah, but what happens if the hammer... You keep both. You have a bag full of magic knives. Do you get rid of your normal knives?
Give me just a second. Let me see what I have in here. I have a hammer.
Drux backs out of the room.
crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what happens if you take things and don't? Do we even know what triggers if the assumed trap goes off?
No.
Oh, it's hidden.
Well, let's pull out at least one thing and see what happens.
Well, hold on,
No.
hold on.
Okay.
It's like,
I don't.
don't
do
touch
that.
something again. Winks at the camera.
All
Yeah,
right.
yes, Siobhan,
actually-
do you touch the thing?
No, I'm actually gonna go over to this closet door while they're talking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Give it
thinking.
a listen.
You cannot hear anything on the other side. I'm not even gonna bother.
I'm
having
gonna
you.
do a crack o' the door.
You open the door. It is a closet, but there are
My
things.
sexuality.
There are things inside of it.
Can I investigate these
You
items?
you may indeed. I'm just trying to give you line of sight. Hang on one sec. So in the closet, the western door opens into a closet. There is a shelf embedded in the south wall of it, which holds a 2-foot tall statuette of some kind of like dwarven lady made of chardelin. A nude female Duergar with no facial features and a spiked crown atop her bald head, made of chardelin. Stacked on smaller shelves around are statuettes of stacked on smaller shelves around the statuette are 7 mind flayer skulls. And if you want, you can make a religion check to like what this is.
Sure, I do that. Religion isn't my strong suit, but I'll give it a whirl. See what happens.
I snap 3 of
don't
my
know.
javelins in half and start throwing them into the chest.
Okay, you're just dumping stuff into the chest. Cool.
Yep.
I actually, Bursa, can I use one of the ones you snap in half?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I don't know what's in here. But
Yeah.
there's
You want a fresh one?
So you're not sure what this is. It's definitely some kind of like religious display to like a Duergar deity, you know? But you're not sure which one.
Do you think any of this is any value, Rattle?
Oh, statue made out of magic stuff? Yeah, probably. Wait, what are all those?
Those are
Yeah.
mind flayer
A
skulls.
small reminder that long periods of contact with Chardelin drives you fucking crazy.
If you're a
I
coward,
didn't know that. Did we find that out?
Yeah, you knew
Yes.
that.
We found that out when we were in the tower.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
I mean, but
My
like
apologies.
I don't necessarily trust that information.
I mean,
if I
It's
said
about
to
will.
say,
I mean,
I don't think Sunblight is working on firing on all cylinders anymore. With this
Oh,
much
yeah.
Charlatan around, something's definitely going on.
Yeah.
And of course, he handles it in his forge, so I don't think that it is a stretch to say that we are not working with somebody who has all of their faculties intact. In any case, it's a beautiful statue, but probably we should leave it alone. I don't care to go mad, or any more mad than I already am.
it's definitely valuable. That I will give you.
Okay.
Do I have like a cloth I can wrap around it to hold it? Does it look like if I picked it up or touched it that it would fuck with anything?
I mean, it's the center point of a 7 mind flayer skull religious depiction, so that kind of like comes down to you rolled religion and I can't tell you anything else. You know, like.
Do you mind checking for traps, Rattle?
No? Oh, look at those. What if I... Looking at my shoulder pad with a boring human skull on it. Like, oh, yeah.
Mind
Yeah,
flayer skulls
upgrade.
might be kind of rad.
Hey, Vidrox, could you roll me like a wisdom real quick?
Yeah, just a straight wisdom.
Just a save would be great.
Wisdom
Wisdom
save.
Save? Oh dear.
17.
So you become like vaguely aware, like while you're standing around waiting for the others to like check things and like do stuff, you become vaguely aware that like this place is filled with smog. Like it is uncomfortably full of like this smoggy, gross forge fire kind of like vibe. And that we were just talking about how Zardarok like works Chardelin in the forge. You know, and how Chardelin makes you crazy. And how this smoke might not be great to be encountered for like a really long period of time. It just as like a side note.
I'm gonna basically pass that along in a way of saying, the longer we're in here, the worse it is. What are we doing?
No traps, by the way, Dave. Rattle. In the religious room.
Hold on, I'm just checking. Yeah, previous comment still sends. That would suck if you had to breathe.
Yeah, it doesn't say prolonged breathing of Chardalyn. It says prolonged contact with. So,
Ooh, it's touching all your bones.
still touching you.
My bones.
Not your bones.
They probably do get all like blackened and
Yeah,
stuff.
like,
'cause,
so,
like
yeah.
that would actually be kind of cool in a way.
Yo, for the aesthetic though,
Yeah.
I'm kind of into it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, it's fine, and then I just like pick up one of the skulls.
Okay. As soon as you touch it, you take.
All of this work to never get hit. Oh no!
We're gonna take over sometime.
17 psychic damage.
Holy shamoly!
As you are blammed with some serious psychic backlash. And you have this strange sensation of like your brain being sucked out through through the top of your head, basically, like this very weird like sensation that you feel like you may have felt before in your life of an illithid eating your brain.
Sorry, what the fuck did you just say before that?
Yeah, that you may have felt before in your life of an illithid eating your brain.
I don't have a brain.
Yeah, I know. You don't.
If you only had a
Do I
Yeah,
manage to pick it up?
questions?
Do I
Yeah,
have the thing?
no, you can pick it up. But it definitely gives you some nasty backlash.
I comically roll backwards into the room, making a big clattering sound.
I smash
God.
it and stuff like.
Rattle, are you all right?
My brain would be.
You have phantom
I
brain
trusted
syndrome.
you with the magic stuff, and you betrayed me.
I'm gonna take the broken javelin that Bursa, one of them, and I'm going to wrap a rope around it.
Yep.
So the issue is that this chest is trapped, and you assume the trap will go off if we mess with it, correct?
Yeah,
We take too many
probably.
things
I
out
mean,
of it,
Bursa's
yeah.
been interacting with his chest the whole time. For
the
what it's
way
worth.
the way that it has been described to you is that if you take things out of it, there is a amount of weight that needs to be in it to keep it from like setting a trap off, basically.
Are we okay if I try to activate the trap safely?
After,
No, like,
what if
What
it
do you
just shuts and then we can't access it?
Yeah,
anymore?
what if we don't get the stuff?
I've been dumping a bunch of stuff into it, and I'll just slowly pull things out.
Yeah,
one by
Burst has
one.
been putting spear pieces into it, right?
Yeah, I dumped. So I broke 3. So you have 1 piece. So there's 5 broken spear pieces
Sure.
in there.
So do you
And
want
she's
to?
just slowly pulling out item by item and like just seeing how many things
So-
she can get out.
So you take out the pair of obsidian sandals.
Ooh, yep, got the sandals.
those
I want
are-
the hookah.
the
I don't know what it is.
The sandals are worth 250 gold.
Oh, okay.
Baby.
The hookah made of platinum and star sapphire is worth 2,500 gold.
Of course it is.
There's also a quilted smoking jacket sized for a dwarf, sewn with 50 gemstones. That is worth 500 gold.
Yeshivon in a smoking jacket, though.
Yeah, but a size for a dwarf.
It's more like a smoking bolero.
yeah.
Dwarfs, it depends on how tall the dwarf is.
I
Yeah.
know, I'm just. This is
I tell you what,
just-
I mean, at
I
very
could
least,
wear it.
it's at very
and it
least
could be a crop top.
It's like this.
at very least it's a lot wider than most of you because dwarves are like stocky.
Yeah.
There's a malachite beard comb set with 7 red garnets, which is 750 gold. And the last thing is the rolled up leather scroll with the sequences of numbers. And as you remove the last thing, nothing happens because there are things in the chest, the spear
Sweet.
pieces.
All right, I am going to grab.
Ursa holds her hands up. Got it.
Nice, very
Got it.
nice. I'm going to take a piece of cloth from my sack, my pack, and I am going to wrap it around the Chardalyn figure.
The
figurine in
naked
thing.
dwarf.
Yeah, and pull it out.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, you do that.
Why was I the only one who gets zapped? Fine.
Just to, I mean, there was no way that we could have known this, but I think in the future, if we ever come across something like this again, it might be best to let me take it because I actually have a resistance to whatever just happened to you.
I don't know if we'd be able to tell what it was beforehand, though.
The statuette is about 2 feet. It is a statue of Deep Dura. Not that you guys know that, I just said that because it was in my brain.
Like, the pain that I just felt is almost as incomprehensible as when magic missiles do force damage.
Well, it seems like you were under some sort of psychic attack or something. The way you were holding your head.
Elf, with the ability to speak Dwarvish and proficiency in religion, may I make a religion check to see if I know who that deity is?
You may.
Okay. That's a 14.
I think you'd get some information, but I have to actually look up Deep Dura because it doesn't
Cool.
give me
we can come back to it later.
Like an overview of her.
Got it.
Wait, so this chest, is it secured to the ground?
It is, yeah, it's bolted to the ground. It's a metal chest. So, Gabe, for Vidrux, Deep Dura is the lawful evil god of Arcana and War for the Duergar. Their portfolio is Conquest and Psionics, and their symbol is a Mind Flayer skull. They're sort of like the mental discipline god of the Duergar. But like very not a nice god, generally.
She has my respect.
Hey, exactly. Not a very nice god.
Yeah.
Relative to not Tiamat.
I mean, I praise all of them.
Praise
sure.
them.
All right.
I'm not. Shut up.
Vadrux, do you want to set off the trap now?
If everything is out, there's no reason to set off the trap.
That's a good point.
Oh, okay. Bursa didn't understand.
Bursa.
He first asked and was like, I just want to make sure you have your chance. Okay. Do you want to keep the trunk? Then you can put
I don't think we should.
egg
If
in
we
it.
have why would I put an egg in a trapped chest?
I don't know.
We actually already have a perfect place to put the egg. It's already in there.
The egg is fine. I can actually probably hatch the egg.
The egg is in the refrigerated. It's in the refrigerated chest. That
The point of activating the trap was just so that we did not have to worry about it going off for whatever reason. But if everything is out, then I don't care.
All right, are we ready to?
So chat asks me about a key indentation. The reason I haven't mentioned it, chat, by the way, is because it's the key to open the Zardarok's bedchamber trunk, which is already open and broken and whatever, and like them finding the key to opening it would not matter at all.
I asked
Jim, it's for something else.
I asked if I can have the leather scroll though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, do you
ask the
wanna
party.
claim
You like
the-
numbers?
Yes, please.
I
Okay.
think, if
You get the number scroll. All right.
Because I'm the one that can read Dwarvish anyways. As well.
Yeah, Siobhan, what do you want from the group?
I mean, I really like those sandals. Those sandals are cool.
It's gonna be a little bit small for you.
obsidian sandals. Dwarves have big feet. You're all good.
I don't know that I'd actually wear them unless I could figure out whether or not they're magic. They might just be pretty and worth a lot of money. Either way, we're fencing.
Everything
Shit.
in this box is just pretty and worth a lot of money. There are no magical effects on them. Anyway.
Yeah. When we get home, we'll put it in the fencing.
Rattle, what do
It's
you
in
want to
closet.
keep it? Rattle, do you want to keep a thing? There's a jacket that would fit you.
No, sell it. If it's not
Sell
magic, I don't
everything.
care.
I want the hook. What is it? I'm sorry, she doesn't know what that is. What is this? And just
It's-
as we walk, she's kind of
You smoke
waggling
with
it. Smoke what?
All kinds of different things.
Like a candle?
Depends. No, I can show you when we get back. How does that sound?
Okay. Puts it away.
I'm gonna teach you something new.
Yay!
Learning
We're a
hookahs.
hookah bar now.
Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, that was the only thing I thought. I was like, hookah lounge.
Really, really shitty.
We're the only one
Duergar
hookah,
wine
but
and
we're-
hookah.
we're the only one hookah, but it's platinum coated and like crusted
For the
with
VIP table.
jams.
It's-
Yeah.
God, it's like building a Sims house when you just get crappy everything except the one skill item that's like 15
there's a door
billion
in
times
this room.
better.
Yep, there is a door. There is
Yeah.
there is a pair of double doors in that room.
You're gonna listen.
over here.
Gonna do a listen.
Okay, go
You
ahead.
walk down, see all of the statues have moved slightly. Don't mention anything until them.
It's a different room that I was in.
Yeah,
so.
it's different.
Oh, sorry. Well, that'd be funny as well.
Yeah, give me that perception check when you're good, or
Oh God, I gave you the wrong check.
that
I'm
is a
sorry.
performance check. That will not help you
I'm
identify the
so-
Do
door.
a sweet
So
cartwheel on
sorry.
the way.
So
I-
that's- yeah.
All of the P's right now look the same to me, which means my perception check is not going well.
I feel that. Okay,
19.
you don't hear anything in the. Oh,
Gonna do
yeah.
a stealth
Oh,
check.
hang on, let me check something.
More
So
traps.
so you don't notice anything behind the door. There's no cold or anything behind the door. But you do see the cold breathing of a creature, an invisible creature, in this corner of the room. You can see their breath like in the air. Like they're trying to be really quiet and just hang it out.
I'll go ahead and Claws of Darkness that fucker.
Oh,
I'll just do
he's been
that.
here the whole time.
Oh
I'm
no,
just
it's the
gonna-
Duragard youngling.
All right.
What's happening?
You're just gonna try and Claws of Darkness the invisible Duergar. So you're at disadvantage to attack an invisible thing,
Oh,
obviously.
freaking A. Sorry about that. So sorry. Even though I can see its breath.
Yeah, because it's still invisible.
Wiggly. 5 foot things
17.
don't fit.
17 still hits, so that's
Oh, sorry. Don't worry about the 2 cold damage. That's something else. It's just 4.
it's just 4. So you hear the Duergar get hit by your claws, and you hear him go like, "Ah! Why?" Like, and there's some like dwarven shouting as he like, it's like, "Why would you? Ah!" You know, like
know,
it's
yeah.
just very upset.
Why don't you come out of hiding, you little coward?
It's the guy that let us in.
Yeah, he snaps his fingers. He's like, "I'll let you into this fortress."
Well, then maybe you
What are
should have
you
identified
doing?
yourself instead of hiding.
I'm
Why
just
are you blaming the victim?
I'm just trying to make sure I don't get killed by the people who I let you in to kill. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
All right, great, good. You're sorry, and he like walks away and just turns invisible again. Like,
I'm gonna crack open this door because we've obviously made enough noise.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter if there's something in here or not.
all right. So you open these doors, and
It's very funny.
it is really good. Inside, because like you can run into him way earlier, and sometimes like he doesn't open the door, or like there's like a way you get in like without any of this stuff, and like it's like a whole separate thing. But like in this context, he's just trying to hide. You know what I mean?
I just like that he's like, ow, takes his 4 damage and walks. Like,
Ow! What the hell? Invisibles himself again. Fucking
yeah. What a mood.
gets out of there.
It's like I just don't have the energy for this shit.
Yeah.
He's just like, I opened this door for you, you jerks. All right.
Well, maybe say something. You
so,
saw us. You recognize us.
Looking into the room, you see he has no obligation to identify himself. Yes, Siobhan.
Very
So, looking into this room, you see a stone desk and a chair stand empty on the east side of the room. The braziers that normally heat and light the room have been extinguished. An arrow slit in the south wall lets in the frigid mountain air. It looks there are some documents and some charts and so forth. It looks like the kind of room that a guard captain would like have. It's sort of like an organizational room or like an office.
Anything of note if I do a quick investigation?
You can look around if you like.
Look around.
Come in as well.
Don't find anything.
Oh, are you helping
Too late.
Rattle?
Oh.
Yes, I would love to. I was
I'll
halfway
try,
through.
I will
saying
try
it
that
was the
again.
wartime.
15.
Okay, so you can see that it looks like somebody left this room in a hurry or was dragged out of this room. Like, the ink pot on the table is, like, knocked over, and some of the documents are, like, scattered around the table as if whoever was in here didn't want to leave but was forced to.
Okay. But nothing else of note.
Nothing else of note.
Okay, cool. Guess it's time for us to hop in this elevator and decide whether we're going up or down. Which direction is the forge?
Down. Definitely down.
Left is
Do we want to completely clear out this fortress of everything, or do we just want to go for the?
How much higher is it compared to the doorway, as opposed to how much lower that we could see they went down?
So fortress-wise, there's like a floor above and a floor below. The floor above looks to be a fairly small floor, from like what you can consider from the outside. But then the floor below could be as big as the mountain, you know.
Full clear.
You want to go for the full clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna wait for the elevator to go up then?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like a single elevator like this.
There are two. You saw
okay,
you
that
saw
makes
the
a
other
lot
one
more
in the
sense.
in the training room.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna wait and go up, is what I'm hearing?
Yes,
Let's
please.
go up and
Okay.
and 100% this.
Let me just gather everybody up so I can move everybody at once.
Yeah.
So you head up the elevator, and I don't want to put you in these gears necessarily. There we go.
Ow.
You can see up
Crunch
here.
me.
Up here.
Boys.
Yeah, so, ascending the elevator shaft deposits you in the middle of a large room with machinery filling the eastern half. A Duergar stands in front of a double door to the north wall, and another is at the southeast corner, next to a lever that juts out of the east wall. Braziers heaped with coals do little to offset the cold air that blows through the arrow slits to the south wall. These two Duergar, immediately move to attack you, basically.
What a sweet stealth move on him.
Initiative time.
Yep. Let me just clear the initiative so that I can. There we go.
Oh my god. Just gets worse and worse.
Oh god, I'm nervous. Hold on. Please be better than
Nobody hit me because I took damage. Please.
Hey, the psychic damage was pretty rough, yeah.
Abria, we're here in this together.
I
right
don't
now.
like to go in the fights.
Well, it looks to me like Vidrux is the first one.
With that nat 20.
All right.
Stand in front of me, please.
So, pull out my shield, and then I'm going to run up and take 2 attacks at the one right in front of the door.
All right.
So, battle axe. First hit 27
That is a hit.
for 8 slashing.
Okay.
Second attack 27
Another 27, yeah.
Hey.
for 12 slashing.
Very
Yes!
nice. Very nice, very nice.
Good job.
Just swinging down.
That's
Very
my turn.
close to that, I think.
Duragard will attack you with his war pick.
Let's do it.
Hiya! He misses very badly. Because he's heavily injured. Rattle, you're up.
Alright, do the gears block vision?
Yes, they are large gears.
Okay, in which case, let's try and kill this little friend next to Vidrux.
Ugh.
That's a 14.
That is not enough. He has his shield up. He's in guard mode. He blocks your attack.
Alright, it's a good thing I can throw 2 knives.
And miss again. It's a
It's nat
good thing.
one for
It's a
9.
good thing you can roll real bad.
Where's the best place to hide
What's
for
happening?
a skeleton? I think probably around here somewhere. Oh, maybe around the corner. Yeah. No actual hide, just
Yeah.
getting out of the way.
I got you. This Duergar, seeing his buddy is in trouble, activates the Duergar maneuver and becomes large.
Large boy.
Then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then runs up to Yeshivon.
No.
Yeshivon turn.
Have the power.
It's my turn. That was, oh yeah, it was an action and movement. Okay. So what I'm going to do is with my lovely versatile Dorata. Actually, screw it. I'm a closet darkness this bitch.
Okay.
For a
Nice.
nat.
Nice.
Is Claying Darkness the same as Claws of Darkness?
Oh no! God damn it!
Oh,
No, it's
no.
not. I'm so sorry.
Probably the same attack roll, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean it's still a crit, it's fine. But
me
when you
go
roll
ahead and-
roll damage, it won't be the right damage.
It won't. I'd be doing an extra 2, so actually 4d8. So give me a second here. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this and then roll 2 more d8.
Why are you rolling d8s? It's a d10.
For Claws of Darkness.
It says
You
d10.
right? You right? Why do I have? What?
I don't know these spells very well, Aki. So
Right.
I
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm.
so
My
it should be
brain
it should be
has-
t- should be
My
two,
brain has
2d10.
split. I'm okay. My brain went no.
You can click the name again. It's fine.
Okay.
all right, cool.
I'm sorry, you guys.
No, it's all good. I just I don't know them very well, so I'm
No. It's not your fault. This is totally on me.
7. Yeah, it's fine. 15 total damage to our Duergar friend. He takes a nasty claw. Bursa.
Yeah, cold.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Is he too close for me to disengage from him safely?
I mean, he'd get an attack of opportunity because you can't
Alright,
disengage
yeah.
because your action was attacking, right? But yeah,
So I'll just stay where I am then.
righto. Bursa.
Okay. Excuse me, sir, how did you do that? I would like to rage. And then run around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can get there. Boop, boop, boop. No, I can get right here. Do a little interposey boy.
I like it.
And I
I
go
like
like, so help me, I will bite someone today.
it.
And then I pull out that was my bonus action to rage, and then I
Uh-huh.
pull out the maul, and she doesn't know how to make the maul make her bigger.
No.
So she goes, I guess if I just hit you, it will happen. And does just normal normal maul attack.
Yeah, just wail on him.
Yeah. Bigger? No.
No bigger, but that first attack roll damage. The second one misses, but it might not matter.
That's fair. 10 bludgeoning
It
damage.
does matter. He's still up.
Oh,
Cool.
did you remember to add your rage?
Plus
Yeah,
rage.
did you add your rage?
Oh, I didn't click rage.
Oh, then he's dead.
+2.
Then he's dead.
Praise rage.
Come on! She just screams. Why?
She's so angry.
Maybe
she
you
just
should try
she just
biting
wants-
them first.
she just wants to bite.
No. There's a special set of circumstances.
All
Oh,
right.
I see.
We're back to the top of the order, but there are some people I need to add to it. So give me 1 second.
She's so dejected.
So
And
mad.
then looks over her shoulder at the other one and points her maul because you. I will bite you.
I will bite you.
I need to check. I just need to check one thing real quick. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
So, Verdrux, you're up.
All right. I'm going to swing, trying not to look at Bursa.
Bursa just like, ah!
10 to hit.
That is unfortunately not a
Yep.
hit.
So second attack. 25
That one will do it. Yeah.
for 11 slashing damage.
He is murdered. Murdered right away.
Worked.
Now, however, there are some new combatants. This boy.
I have my move.
Oh, you do. You do. Where do you want to go?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, I like it. 5, 10. This guy busts out the door. 10, 15, 20,
First was another
25.
going, no.
And
Hey!
he comes at you with
That's valid.
with a large hammer.
Sweet.
So here we go. 20 is a 20 a hit.
Yes, it is.
He swings in for 6 bludgeoning damage with his hammer, and then he
Nice.
swings again. Is a 19 a hit?
Yes, it is.
He comes at you for 12 bludgeoning damage this time.
Nice.
as he just like rolls out of the room and whaps you a couple of times.
I say in Dwarvish, you I respect.
These things are actually not dwarves on a close look. They are constructs made to look like dwarves. Yeah. And they are made only for beating things up. Rattle,
Like
you're up.
For my bonus action, I steadily aim
Hey!
at the Duergar hammerer.
My God, steady aim. Used correctly for the first time ever. And it's a hit! Yeah!
We done it.
We've done
We did it, kids.
We've
Oh
done
my God.
The symmetry.
I love that we're
2029.
I love that we're celebrating that we've successfully not moved and thrown a knife. It's like the most default fucking thing.
You gotta find your
Yeah,
joy.
but it's so good.
right.
It's the
I
goodest.
am here for how aesthetically pleasing this looks.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you do 18 damage to our Duergar hammer. And is anything else, Rattle? Yo, you can't move because you steady aimed. So.
That's right.
Duergar Hammerer the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Hello, Rattle, and that's his turn. Yes, Siobhan.
All right. Yeshivon will move up to this sucker and claws. Well, wait, hold on. What else do I got in? Let's do a starburst. Can I get a saving throw, please?
What kind of saving throw?
Of a DC 16 charisma.
Wonderful. Yes, I can do that. I mean, they can't do that, but I can do. They don't save.
10 points of radiant damage to the face.
Do you want to know how much charisma a Dwarven Hammerer has?
So much.
5. 5. Yeah, negative. -3 is correct.
Ah, as a guess.
But it is
more than 8.
It is 5 total charisma.
Then yes,
Wow.
please
More
do take
charismatic
10
than
radiant
life.
damage to the face.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Bursa?
Ursa gets close and goes, "This is my." They're not creatures. Ah! And then it's just gonna run forward and hit them more.
Okay.
Do, 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 do.
This
Let's
session-
reckless attack. That sounds fun for everyone. Do both of my things, are they both reckless? No, it's just first attack. All right. So, all right, a 20 and a 16 to hit.
Okay. 20, they both hit. Actually, I think the 20 hits, but the 16 doesn't.
Okay.
But with 11 damage, you dust the construct. Yeah, there's a faint like screaming sound from inside the hammer. Like there might have been a dwarf in there, and they're definitely dead now.
Dwarven soul.
Wait, there's a dwarf inside. Rips it over.
Hammer-
Is the dwarf inside dead?
Yeah. Hammerers are the worst because they're like both an engine of torture and defense. Sort of. It's
Oh my god.
It's a whole thing.
That's amazing and horrifying.
Eat.
All right.
That's a Dark Souls.
Verdrux.
Dark detail.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, actually, no, that's stupid.
Help.
5, 10,
Help.
15,
Oh,
20,
God.
25. You tried to make me get in front of you to be your meat shield.
No, I made tactics.
Are you
Please.
sorry?
Oh,
Are
no.
you sorry?
Please.
Are you sorry?
Yes. Help.
Okay. If you take it back, I'm swinging on you next.
Oh, word.
Battle Axe, 26 to hit.
26 is a
Nice.
hit.
6 slashing, second strike.
Yep.
22.
Woo!
That is also a hit.
Beautiful. Fire.
10 slashing. That's
Yep.
Love to see it.
Yep.
So 16 total. And then I'll just stand right there.
Nicely done. Rattle.
I'm sorry. I'm still gonna do it again. As a bonus action, I'm going to disengage. Around the corner. Then I throw a knife at it.
Okay. You miss.
No.
Your knife misses. It bounces off the back of Vidrux's head.
I'm still sorry.
Just panicked rattle running, and then like Tom Cruise running, and then like trying to throw a knife, and it just like doinks off the back
It's
of
not
Vidrux.
even turn to throw it. It's a back.
Just that
Yeah.
sexy red dragonborn blue steel.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, it's good. Hammer time. Hammer hammers at Vidrux.
Stop. Hammer time.
It's definitely hammer time. Swings with his hammer, misses. Swings with a claw, misses. And that is it. Yeshivon, you're up.
Sweet. I'll starburst this guy too. Starburst. Except, I click on it and then there we go. So 16 charisma saving throw, please. Or take 11 radiant damage to the face.
Let me see.
You speak a number.
Oh wait, sorry, 15. I rolled it twice. For some reason it didn't click in the first time.
Oh, yeah. Got you. He gets a -1 on his charisma saving throw, so he definitely doesn't pass. And he's still up, but very damaged.
Radiant damage to the face.
Bursa.
Ursa petulantly walks.
To answer the question about how did Rattle disengage and run through this enemy, the answer is it doesn't fucking matter. It's one hammerer. You think it's gonna do fucking anything? Why do I care?
Well, it could kill me.
That's the answer. Like I could be like, oh, you can't run through it, but like there isn't any really.
I would have just run
It's
around
not.
the other
It's
corner.
not. It's not threatening. Yeah.
Petulant reckless attack, 25 and a 25.
Bloodlust style.
Yeah, you fucking destroy it. Same deal. The dwarf inside is obliterated by your damage, just completely wrecked. What, Dave? What?
just Abria acting out the like sad fetching swinging and she's killing me.
Covered in blood and like white, just like a monster.
Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Ursa?
I got blood in my eye. There's gore in my eye.
Is there something we can do?
No,
to help
I don't
you?
want to talk about it.
Oh, do you want a hug?
No.
Are you
I
sure?
want to bite something with my mouth.
I mean, you can bite me if you want to.
No.
I wouldn't say no.
No, I don't get what you're implying, and I'm not. The conditions are not met yet.
The conditions.
It's
Hey,
just
good luck,
like a
everyone.
huffy little
Good
kid.
luck.
Bursa just so upset. Yeah.
All right. Well, why don't we
Good-
go
good
and check
hustle.
some doors? How does that sound?
Yep. Hey, what does that lever over there do, you think? Think it turns it off?
I don't know. It seems like as good a guess as any. But do we want to screw with the mechanics of anything in a way that might be noticeable down at the very? Because these things just keep moving. If we screw with this up here, it's definitely going to be noticed downstairs.
This one touches. Yeah, right.
We should wait until we've had the chance to explore.
Let's go to horrific soul cage room.
I want to look at these doors.
Okay. Actually, those doors are already open because the hammerers came rolling out.
Hammered them.
They are literally like cells. Just
Oh,
empty cells where the hammerers had the dwarves trapped.
Well, that's grim.
Yep.
What about this door? I'd
It
like
is-
to take a listen.
Okay. Is anybody helping? Do you want to
Yeah, right.
wait to see if you're helping? Yeah. Okay. Advantage.
Wow.
19.
19. You don't hear anything inside the room.
I'm going to push the door open.
Okay.
I figure if there's anything in there, they would have come out while we were doing this big battle.
That is a good guess. So you see inside the room that it is some kind of workshop. This messy workshop is heated and illuminated by braziers of glowing hot coals in the corners. The room is furnished with stone tables and cabinets, and in the middle of the room, surrounded by twisted bits of metal, is a half-finished exoskeletal construct like the ones you encountered in the room you came from. Like the hammerers, basically.
It's dwarf-sized.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Very terrifying.
Is there anything to kill in here? Because I'm about to drop my rage.
Not as far as you can see.
I punched the wall.
Okay. You're a
Make a point of
You're a
damage.
big tough Bursa. Way to go. Punching
Doesn't
the
look
wall.
like there's anything in here that's of importance.
Monster energy drinks and punching walls.
That's just a Bria energy.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
there's
did
all
that the
kinds
one
of cool,
time.
There's all kinds of cool stuff in it. Come on, you could like make a doodad or a.
I mean, I guess I could understand why this sort of room would be
Um,
interesting to you.
I want to investigate. I want to look around for cool
Okay,
stuff.
do it.
Eh.
You
So
find
17.
looking through all of this rattle, you find two sets of smithing tools and a set of tinker's tools in this room.
I'm gonna take the smithing tools. I'm like, hey, for drugs.
Yes.
Well, as much as you've been around the Black Blades, do you think you picked anything up? Look, there's a set of tools. Free tools. I'm taking these ones, but you can have those ones if you like.
Actually, I'm good, but thank you for the offer.
No
Really?
problem.
No collectible Duergar smithing tools like the you know.
I'll take them and give them to the kobolds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what they need. Like,
All right.
That's
Well,
what they
like
need.
kobolds'
That-
power tools.
That's what they need. A set of tongs for forges and a series of small hammers.
Introducing Tom.
We're gonna make a new game when we get back.
Can you-
Kobold smithing.
Can you imagine kobolds like trying to steal drinks off of tables and stuff with like
Yeah.
iron smithing tongs?
So we have the Cold Bold. We're gonna have the Cold Bold Tavern, the Cold Bold Smithing, the Cold Bold Brewery.
Look, it's a
like-
brand. You got to expand the brand.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yep.
Are the tools made out of chartelin?
They are not. No, they
Okay.
are. They're like proper dwarven smithing tools. The Duragard, dark
Just-
iron.
Just needed to make sure.
Yep. Yeah, no, you're not gonna give chartelin smithing tools to the kobolds. No.
That was my concern.
Yeah.
Ooh, little crazy kobolds. That'd be cute.
No,
mean-
bad.
They'd
Are we ready to
they'd probably
move on?
start biting people, and that's no good.
Are we ready to move on?
I think so.
Yeah, let me just grab one of these. I don't know what this does, but it looks important.
I know I sort of demonstrated Bursa's hissy fit, but as she drops her rage, I think she's actually kind of, that was my last rage above game. I think she's kind of at that like overstimulated, like small child level of like cranky and tired.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah,
what you're
after the
saying.
third one where
She
she's
needs to take
she's
a
just a
nap.
little out of sorts, and I just want to throw that
Oh.
out there.
How about we? Actually, this might not be the worst place to.
I mean, it's
If
definitely.
we hang out in this room, we can take a break, like a short rest.
The other thing is like because there's a lot of arrow slits in the walls and the cold air is getting in. There's less smog up here than there would be like deeply down near the forge and stuff. So you're less likely to
I
like,
know how to take a hint.
cough
Let's take a
your
short
lung
rest,
out.
y'all.
It makes sense, and you need your spells, and I need to regenerate health.
Bursa, if you don't have inspiration, take it because
Aw.
the hissy fits are hilarious. But
They're
also,
very cute.
Very funny.
but also because I keep forgetting that inspiration is a mechanic that exists in this game, and it's really dumb.
I have one, please.
Thanks.
And you may all have one, for you are all good role players.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, baby.
But yes, I
I will
had
also-
inspiration that I still have not used.
I will also take one for myself.
I am proud of you too. We are all proud of you,
Yes, we
and
are.
you can have one from us.
Thank you. I'll
yeah,
use
I
it to
think,
kill you.
Yay!
I think we're gonna take our short rest now.
Okay.
Good night.
Yep. This seems like a good place to do it for sure.
Are we uninterrupted?
That depends. Where are you resting?
In this room, we're gonna close the doors.
I'm going in the cell.
You going in this cell?
Capsule hotel. No, I feel like
how long does...
I feel like we should keep an eye on the thing at least, rather than closing the doors.
We can keep the door cracked.
Up to...
Yeah, because we're gonna want to be like,
Okay.
bad guys.
Yeah.
and just-
All right. No, that's fine. Yep.
So I regenerate my spells on a short rest. Nice.
So right at the very end of your short rest, I'm gonna assume you do it. So do everything you need to do for the short rest.
Mm.
I'm gonna roll.
Oof. No more rages for your girl. Unfortunate.
You don't get them back on a short. It's only on the long.
Nah, yeah, it's a long rest.
Doing 3. Oh, nice. Perfect. So that's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
I might as well do this since I can't.
It's exact. Perfect.
I was also exact. Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna
exactly.
I'm gonna narrate something, and then we're gonna end the session. Okay. So here it comes. Right at the
fucking dragon. Shit.
no, right at the end of your short rest, two Duergar who have been hiding invisibly in this workshop room, one lady, one man, materialized because invisibility only lasts an hour, and they've been hoping you would leave, and you just didn't. So they're like hiding behind a bench, and they peek up, and they're like, "We don't have to fight, right?" And then that's the end of the session.
Yay!
Perfect.
I just love this idea that we're like, this has been
Yeah, they've just
everyone
been
just like lays back down.
they've just been there the whole time, like trying not to fight you. The narration was like, if the guys in the workshop hear fighting outside, they immediately turn invisible and wait. And that's
Now I feel bad about stealing their smithing tool.
oh, I mean, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, but I already packed it in the bag.
Yeah.
So
Can't-
It's a weird one. If we were
can't get
good
it back out.
characters, I'd be like, you made those things, we'll kill you. But I'm like, okay.
That's
So-
a good character?
Wait, how's that good? That feels like the bad character.
Well, the
Yeah, I mean,
the
if it was a
hammerers are
good
pretty
character.
awful.
Yeah, if I was a good character, I would be like, you were part of making the hammerers, so we're going to kill you.
Oh, I don't understand how the hammerers work because that's the lore. Bursa doesn't
Yeah.
understand. Like, there's little people inside of stuff sometimes. I think. Mm.
Yeah, chat was talking about it. They like
Oh no,
put
I
people
saw.
in to torture them. Yeah.
It's wild.
Oh, yeah. I don't know any of that.
probably like, oh, justice.
I
No, I'm like,
I mean, I don't think Yeshivan would let them get away and be like, nah, fam, that's fucked up what you did.
Wait,
Hammer.
I'm gonna
errors.
stand by my. Do you understand what they did? Like,
No,
is
I
it
don't
easily
think-
Oh, I
understood that that
see.
was a torture
Right.
device?
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying Bursa's not smart enough to know that that was a torture device. I'm just making that choice for
I think
He's
myself.
just
I
an
think-
angry
I think-
dwarf in a frame. Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
hit it a
that-
bunch in the middle. So
dwarf robot.
I think that Yeshivan would have to like roll some sort of history check to see if they even know what it is and what it's
Do you know?
for.
We can have this conversation next week, probably.
Very much so. Very much so. For
Yeah,
now,
they
for
can
now,
do
we
it
should
like
do
that.
our shout outs for sure.
yay!
Dear friends. So let's do that. Let's start with Dave. Dave, give us your lead in.
Yeah. If you would like to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at Dave_the_human. And I'll post some really depressing shit apparently this week. I don't know, that's just been this week.
I mean, it's been like that for a lot of people, I feel like.
Yeah. But like selfish depressing.
That's the best kind.
I think that people, God, I wish that we as a society, like there are certain types of selfish that are not necessarily bad.
I would
Certainly
love
types of selfish that are
Fair.
terrible, and some that are not.
I would love to get into a deep conversation about the nature of humans and how selfishness almost
wouldn't.
inherently comes out as like a
Well,
thing
no,
that
no,
should
think about it.
be like self-preservation and motivation, but comes out as selfish for some reason, which is stupid. But I can't because we don't have enough time. So Dave, keep going.
No, that was it.
Oh,
Not doing anything else this week.
all right, cool.
Keep a lookout actually for other socials because we've been setting some other stuff up actually. Announcement of announcement.
Alrighty. Gabe, you go next.
Hi, I'm Gabe James Games. You can find me across the internet, Twitch, Twitter, all across pretty much everywhere else on the Gabe James
TikTok.
Games. Yeah, TikTok too.
TikTok is
Yeah.
I posted a cosplay as Hal Pendragon from Hal's Moving Castle, and then a couple other videos are probably coming up. You can find me here on Mondays. You can find me Fridays, generally on the Roll20 Twitch channel. Not doing as much streaming because, like I said before, like I'm taking it slower as I'm getting more and more into things, so I'm not overwhelming myself. Yeah, what's up?
Can you please mention the princess game and tell people to go catch the VOD?
Yes, I was recently on Pixel Circus playing in a one-shot as a guest, playing as Kovu from Lion King, which was very interesting. Absolute delightful chaos. That was a lot of fun. And that was Saturday. Yeah.
Simply James game.
Sweet.
So
Is that everything, Gabe? Sorry, I'm just trying.
yeah, no, that's it.
Aki, go Aki.
Everybody, I'm Aki. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mixed Genie in a Bottle. That's MXGINIINABOTTLE. And my entire Twitch schedule is available over on my personal Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ShidariAki, SHIDAREAKI. And Clear Skies is back tonight over on Q Times at 6:30 p.m. We head back to space after getting back from our winter break. I also have an announcement of an announcement. Make sure to keep an eye on my socials on Wednesday for some really cool stuff that I've been working on that I haven't been able to talk about, and I'm really excited to announce to all of you. But until then, all the things are as they usually are.
And last but not least, Abria.
Hi, I'm Abria Iyengar. You can follow me on social media at Quiddy, QUIDDIE. The schedule is getting busy again, so I can't quite say I'm taking a little break. Keep an eye out on Tuesday nights because it's not going to be Pirates, but Salt Bay will be coming back soon. We're trying to figure out the coolest way to intro the new campaign, but all of those pre-pro meetings are happening. It's all very exciting. So get ready for that to return soon. This Wednesday at 6 p.m., you can actually catch me over on Becca Scott, on Twitch, on her channel as I'm coming back to play the Calyx, which is Call of Cthulhu, and I will probably die. It's one shot, so I'm going to drive it like a stolen car,
Yes.
and it'll be what it is. On Thursday mornings, I will let Elf explain more, but you can catch me here at 1 p.m.
Well,
doing
you can on Roll20's channel, not on D&D's.
Oh,
channel.
sorry. This is not Roll20. Where am I? On Roll20's channel at 1 p.m. as we do GM prep for Star Wars that I will let her explain at greater length. And on Fridays, you can catch me at 1 p.m. Over on Dice Envy's channel, where I work for my normal government job. We do like a talking dice. It's just a simple afternoon chat where we also intro new rollouts that we have and just sort of a calm lead into the weekend. And then at 6 p.m. you can catch me on Failed Save, which is on Pixel Circus's channel, and it's a very fun D&D game. I just got my little mini from Hero Forge. She's such a little cutie. I love her much. That's Fess. And then announcement of announcements. There's stuff coming down the pipeline, and it'll all be explained later. Stuff.
Wonderful. Thank you, Abria. I'm Distracted Elf. You can find me at twitch.tv/DistractedElf or on Twitter at DistractedElf. This week, Abria and I are going to be kicking off the first GM stream for Star Wars Edge of the Empire Desperate Gamble on Thursday at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. PST on Roll20 app's channel. That's particularly cool because my cast for that show is going to be this cast. So if you like this game, when that show gets going, it's going to be same energy, you know what I mean? Like same vibes, which is very hype. So we're doing the first GM stream for that on Roll20's channel on Thursday at 1 p.m. PST. Other stuff that I'm doing is tomorrow, every Tuesday, I've been doing a little bit of a writing stream for some 5e content, and we're writing Warlock patrons, so I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that again tomorrow. I'm doing that for the last couple of weeks. We'll do it again tomorrow. There's nothing else particularly on the horizon, so my brain is consumed by that possible GM prep. So that's me. Now let me say for Roll20, if you liked watching our wonderful Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden, and you're like, that's a really cool dungeon that you were just in, and it's really set up really nice and very easy to follow, and there's all this great text that's already in the thing, and Elf reads it wrong, and I hate Elf for reading it wrong, so I'm going to run it better. You just have to buy it at Roll20.net. So go to Roll20.net and purchase yourself Icewind Dale Rime of the Frostmaiden and run it better than me. Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like the stink on that ad by the end.
I'm just going for it.
I don't like it.
No, people can.
It's a vibe.
People can.
Who are you,
People
me?
can. Yeah, whatever. I'm allowed to say stuff. I mean, I'm fucking awesome, and like, good luck running it better than me. But like, you can try.
You can certainly try.
And you can try.
I can't say.
Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and if you're not into D&D but you're thinking, hey, tabletop games are great and I'm having a hard time playing them because I'm limited to just my home and the people who live there, guess what? Roll20 allows you to do all the stuff that we've been doing today on pretty much whatever thing you want to. So get in there, make an account, play Roll20. I mean, we're gonna be doing Star Wars stuff like this week, so I'll show you some more ways to Roll20 things. Hooray! Okay, that's the end of my ad. See you guys later. Have a good one. That was it. All right.
Goodbye.
See you, nerds.